'cause I'm a wheel-born baby. Always burn down the road. Yeah, I'm a wheel-born baby. Always burning down the road. I'm a wheel-born baby. This life never gets old. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Oh, take a ride now on Wheelburner Express. Yeah, Wheelburner Express, baby.
There we go. What the hell's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Oxy, man, that was not a 20-minute intro. It was a 2-minute intro. And we are going to shorten that up. God forbid somebody say, oh my God, he's so vain, he has to listen to his own song for 20 minutes. What's going on? I just got her shut down. Believe it or not, I am back in Canada. Started down in Jersey this morning, down in Folsom, New Jersey. Nice little town, not a bad little town, good little place. Atlantic Sweeteners, nice little place. Easy in, easy out, sleep on site. Love those. Always love the sleep on sites, eh? Anytime you can go direct to the customer and you don't have to go to a truck stop or a rest area. If you can sleep on site, I love those. I've been really lucky the last couple of weeks. I've been getting a lot of those sleep on site. So I got down there last night, slept, woke up this morning, beautiful offload, 20 minutes to offload, and I was out of there. Unfortunately, to reload over into the port, over into Newark. I don't care how many times I go into that place. It does nothing for me going into the port of Newark. I almost feel like it should be like having to go into New York City. Like, pay me a bonus just to go into that friggin' place. Really, that's just the way I feel about it. But into the port of Newark, got reloaded, made it all the way back up here into Prescott, Ontario. Got her offloaded. So we got offloaded this morning, reloaded this morning, and offloaded this evening. Not a bad night. Not a bad cha-ching night, actually, if you think about it that sense. It's a good night that way. So yeah, it's all right. And now it's actually, believe it or not, I actually had 3 hours left on my logbook to run, and they ran out of work. They ran out of work. They were like, well, you weren't supposed to, what are you doing? It's like, well, I'm here. So it's all right. You know what? We made our money today. It was a 536 mile day. Two offloads, one reload. Good money today. So today was a good money making day. So I'm all good with this. I'm all good with, you know what? I'll shut it down a little early. Do a couple hours with you guys, and then I can, get up early tomorrow. Well, actually, our people don't come in here till about 7 tomorrow morning, so it's not bad, right? I can do this with you guys, then I can go jump into bed, and I get to sleep in tomorrow. And it's gonna whatever I do, it's gonna be a short jaunt, right? because I got to be able to get down there on Thursday, deliver on Friday, and then get back up here for Friday night. So that's kind of the way I look at that. So it's not a bad night. Although it's been one of those weeks that the money is good, but the miles are a little low, right? Because these are short hops, and I'm a mileage paid driver. So, and all I've been doing is going like the first, like Sunday, Monday, I went down to Philly and back. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, I went down to Jersey and back. So you see what I mean? I'm not doing 550, 600 mile jaunts like that. So for me to I would like it at least another 900 miles between tomorrow and Friday. That would cap me out at around 2,900 miles. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's 2,800 miles. And that would do me well. That's a good payday for me. That's a good week for me on 2,800 miles. After I pay everything, the cha-ching that goes in the bank on that's pretty good. I'm very comfortable with that. So that's been my week so far. That's where we're at sitting here right now while I'm looking at you guys. It's not a bad week. What else we got going on? Nothing. Although I wanted to ask you guys, I had a couple of comments. I've had a couple of comments. The shoulder. See that? The wheel burner? Now, I had somebody say, oh, well, it's a flag. And you want to know what that is? That's an actual blanket. That's a full-size blanket. It goes on your bed, right? Now, I can pull the curtains so you guys can't see back there, or I can put that up. That was made for me on Father's Day by my kids. But if you guys are like thinking it's pretty vain of me to be hanging that up, I'll rip that down and put the curtains up. But I just thought, you know what, that's kind of nice. The kids had it made for me on Father's Day, so I threw it up there. And it just prevents, I get my privacy back there. That's all. And I don't have to close the curtains. I just kind of thought, I had a couple of comments. So one lady asked where what it was and if she could get one. Like she wanted to buy one. Like a world wheel burner blanket. Well, there's easier ways to sleep with me, lady. Really, there is. Just ask Dar. But, like I said, somebody actually made a comment that was kind of vain for me to hang that up. It's like, well, it was made for me by my kids, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Even though my kids are older, I'm proud of it. My kids thought to, have that made for me. And it's like I said, it's a full-size blanket. When I'm done here, I'll take that down and put it out on my bed. That's pretty cool. I like it. So anyway, with all that, let's see who's in here. Let's see who's in here. I don't know which hand. I've got my iPad backwards, so I'm gonna have to fuck around with this hand today. Oh, for the love of Christ, you guys are already at it. Brit had to be first, of course. Well, the British are the first in, and they're the first out every single time. First in, first out. Dar's in here. Brit's talking to Dar. Everybody, what's that, Brian? For goodness sake, sort yourself. Well, sorry, buddy. Like, I had to eat, right? Let me have a quick bite to eat. Like, do you really want to see me sitting here eating my rigatoni and pasta and shit? No, I don't think you do, right? Dar's asking, where's Diesel? He's downstairs. Jersey Trucker. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I saw you around a couple places today, a couple lives. Houdini, anyone looking for a worker in PA? Not me. Chaos, the man with 1,000,000 miles worth of useless information. I don't know how you keep that all in your head without your head exploding. I really don't. But you know what? You're one of a kind. You're one of a kind. We got to keep you. You're one of a kind, man. Appreciate you. T21, my boy, how you doing, my friend? This guy trucks. Josh is in the house. How you doing? Is this where the party is tonight? You know what? I had to work like a mother today. I'm not going to be running a long live here tonight. So I don't know how much of a party you're going to get, but dude, if you want to strip down and put your happy thong on and grab a couple pink balloons, yeah, we can have a party. It's all on you. It's all on you. But Josh, if you're going to strip down and put the thong on, you got to come on and show us. We got to see it. Houdini saying hi to Josh, Dar, Brett, Dar, Oxy, man, 20 minute. It wasn't 20 minutes. Get over yourself. Get over yourself, dude. It was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's another one of those things, you know what? It's an intro. And yeah, it's wheel burner, blah, blah, blah. But that was done by Mike Campbell. And he's one of my best friends. And I'm very proud of that. Like, I never asked him for that. He just threw that at me. And he worked on it and did that. And I'm proud. I'm proud of my friend, and I'm proud of what my friend did. And I have no problem throwing that up there and using that. So if it was a 10-minute intro, well, yeah, let's call it. But 2 minutes, I got no issues with that. I'm proud of my friend, and I'm proud of the music that he does for me. Very proud. Big Dog Leather, evening, Mr. Wheelburner. Dude, don't call me Mr. Mr. is my father. Same with Sir. You know, people call you Sir. Now, Sir is my father or an officer. You know, I'm just kidding. You want to call me whatever you want. I answer to just about anyone. You can handle it. Oh, there you go. Exactly. Houdini's ready to quit his job. What did you do? And who was she? And how old was she, Houdini? Answer those questions and we'll know why you're getting ready to quit. What's going on, Rogue? Good to see you poking your head and sticking your face back into lives here and there. I don't know where the hell you went, but you certainly weren't around me, and you weren't in any of the lives that I've seen for the last little while. It's good to see you back. You're always welcome, man. Britt saying hi, Jersey saying hi. The Big M Show. There's the man himself. There's my boy, guy that writes all my music for me and does it like nobody else can. We appreciate that. Love you, Mike. A bunch of bullshit, Dar. Uh-oh. Houdini, that sounds serious. If you've got a bunch of bullshit, that sounds serious. Kids pissing on walls and floors, and I clean it up and then get yelled at. Uh-oh. I would have no part of that. I would have absolutely no part of that. What the hell is going on here? Well, dude, now that you're here, we can shut it down and everybody can go the fuck home, I guess. Now, hey, Red Hawk, you're here? We're good? This must be early for you. But it's 20 to 8. So what is it at your place now? It's what, 20 to 5? 20 to 5. You're 3 hours behind me. Trucking with MC. How you doing, Chris? I think I got a notification. I think I got one from you today. When I get off this tonight, I've got a bunch of them. There's a bunch of people that put up videos today, and I just have not had the time today to go through it. So if you did, MC, I'll get to it. I apologize. Or if it was today or tomorrow, or today or yesterday, I'll get to it, man. Red Hawks 21. Karen in the shit. Hold on. What was it? The Chevy Silverado Special Edition 1500 Eco Torque 355 V8 7,000 horsepower. Laser beam headlights with monster tires that say Bigfoot on them. Was I close? I was close. I know I was close. Everyone's saying hi. Rogue saying hi. Trucking with MC saying hi. All right. Fate Trucking's in the building. How we doing, Fate? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. You are popping up a lot. It is hard, Fate. It is hard to keep up with you, man. Probably why my notifications aren't going out, because you're stealing the algorithm, man. Really, it's like, holy crap. Every like, if it's not between the shorts and the videos, like, good on you. I'm just bitching because you're putting up so much shit. I just can't keep up with it, man. You keep going. Good on you, Scott. Keep on. If a Canadian crosses the border illegally, are they called snow? Yes, we are we are called sneaky snowbacks. Absolutely. What are you called? Or sorry, what is it? What is a Mexican called, right? They're called what? Wetbacks. Right? Because they had to cross the river to get into wherever, Texas or wherever they're coming into. Yeah, snowbacks. We're called sneaky snowbacks. Now, mind you, there's not a lot of Canadians sneaking into the United States these days. There's probably more Americans sneaking into Canada right now than there is Canadians sneaking into America. WCF Invader. Why? Hello, my friend. How you doing tonight, Don? How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Hope you're profitable. Again, I think you put up something yesterday. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. I'll get to it. Sorry, I am so far behind. I know that You guys watch my stuff, and you know I need to watch your stuff, and I've just been behind. That's all. I'll get to it. Make my comments. You know, I'll get to it. Christmas, actually, not Father's Day. All right, I got the blanket for Christmas. There you go. Karen likes the blanket. Keep the blanket up. Thanks, Houdini. Love the blanket. What a great idea your kids had for you. You know what? They're pretty good kids. They really are. They really are. They actually love their dad. And I'm very proud of them. Who gives a shit what people? Well, exactly, Dar. We don't really give a shit, but I just had it up, and I just thought I'd had, you know, I had, at that time I think there was 30 people in here. I'd throw it up to see what people think. Keep it up. Family comes first. You got it, Britt. You got it. You know what? Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, my kids had it made, and I'm proud of it. So it stays up. I don't care. Amen to that, Dar. Oh, let me tell you something, Invader. Don't start bowing and praying to Dar. Like, amen to that, Dar, because once she's got you on your knees, bro, you're fucked. Game over. Game over. Done. Trust me. I know. Nah. Someone else commented that you wear your own shirts. Yeah, it's called advertising. Well, yeah, I heard that too. Somebody made a comment that it was pretty ballsy that I wear my own shirts. Well, first of all, I need t-shirts, right? I work all day. I need t-shirts. And if I've got t-shirts, then they got my name on them. Well, what the hell? You know? What's going on, Shorts? There's the man of, excuse me, there's the man of controversy. I was going to say the international, but that's not. That's Mr. Jones. Shorts is going to be the international man of controversy. And good on him for doing it. I respect that about him. Here comes Shorts to fuck everything up. Nah, come on, give Shorts a break. You know what? Shorts keeps you honest. Shorts keeps you honest. Whether you like him or you fucking hate him, it makes no difference. He keeps you honest. He calls you. Everyone's saying hi to Shorts. What's good? Bull of the Woods is in the house. I'm pretty sure we got something from you, Bull. We haven't opened it. Dar didn't open it yet. We're gonna open it on my next live when I get home. I think we got something from Chaos, and we got something from Bull. So we're gonna just wait till I get home, probably Saturday night or maybe Sunday, if whatever day we do the live from the house, and I'm gonna open them so everybody can see what you guys are sending me. Actually, what I need is a witness in case something fucking blows up and takes me out. I'll have all of you guys as a witness to know that it came from TJ, or it came from Chris, or it came from Chaos. So one way or the other, if I'm going down, you guys are going with it. So stepped in at Truckins and, hey man, how's it going, man? We are doing well tonight. I'm a little tired. You wouldn't know it by the how fast my mouth is moving right now, but it will. My mouth will slow down eventually. But yeah, I'm tired. I did work today, you know, and it's funny because you know what, I sit there and I think, when I was in my 20s, I could have done this, you know, I could have done this twice and still gone out and partied all night and then done it again 2 more days in a row. And I'm 53 and I'm going, Jesus, oh, this hurts. Oh, son of a bitch, this hurts. Oh, wow. I can't, my eyes, can't see. Holy shit. Wow. Growing old, man. Growing old. Dar, Iron Maiden wears their shirts on stage. Don't listen to the fuckers. I wear Iron Maiden shirts all the time. I like the blanket. It's your channel. What's wrong with a little pride? Boomer, I agree. I'm like I said, yeah, I'm proud of it. I got no problem with it. Very nice. Everyone's saying hi to TJ. Everyone's agreeing with Shorts. DD15. What's up, Brian? Check in from Laredo, Texas, on my way to St. Augustine, Quebec. Good to see you. That's a nice haul you got there. Laredo to St. Augustine. So what are you, about 25 to 20, about a 2,500 mile jaunt you got. Good. If you're a mileage paid driver, that's a good mileage. That's good for, like, for me, that would be a good run. If you're a percentage paid driver, hope you got a good rate. That's all I'm gonna say. Britt saying hi to Boomer. Boomer saying hi to Britt. TJ saying hi to John Nichols. Oh, shit, he is live. Oh, shit, John Nichols is here. No, it's not oh, shit, he's live. It's, oh, damn, Nichols is in the house. Brian is only an hour behind in comments. I am not. Somebody timestamp. Oh, fuck, maybe I am. Somebody timestamp this. Holy shit, man. Am I really? All right. I'm shutting this shit down. You guys are out of hand. Okay, let's just go to, I'm just going to spin it and push there. Okay, so we're going to start with Awesome Karen. Awesome. Jerome Jones is in the house, international man of mystery. We already know that. How we doing, man? Karen's talking to Dar, Rogue. The Holts are in the house. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. There's some unanswered questions going on that some people have, and I think some people it's not because they're nosy, but you know, they genuinely care about you guys. So Havana, I hope you and John are both well. I hope everything's cool. You know, level playing field and everybody's doing great out there. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully everything's well. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for hanging in. I got a lot of training in bowing to the wife. Leads to a lot less conflict. Yes, dear, saves a lot of headaches. I've learned. Invader, yeah. That there's only one page. There's only one page, and it's called the Book of Wife, not life. The Book of Wife. And there's only one page, and it's on the first page. It says, "Yes, dear." That's it, bro. That's all you need to know. Yes, dear. Hey, worked for me. Worked for me. I've been with this woman for 20 years now. It's worked. I've yet to have the side of my head caved in with a rolling pin or a baseball bat. Come close a couple times, real close a couple times, but she's still my best friend. So for now, but the week ain't over. The week ain't over. Let me tell you that. Jerome Jones, I never keep the same tank. So never know how long tires have been on here. Oh, okay. You're talking about your trailer tires. Yeah, I blew one. Well, you guys saw the short yesterday. I did a short. I blew a fucking trailer tire yesterday going down 81 in Pennsylvania. Son of a. And it was a super single, too. When one of those things lets go, woo, they make a big noise and a lot of mess. A lot of mess. And it was lucky for me that it went, and I only had to truck a mile to the next exit, and there was a truck stop right there. So I was lucky. I was able to get it off the road, first of all, and then I was able to get it to a safe place. So getting old sucks. Yeah, you'd know, old man. You would. Not me. Spring chicken right here, baby. Spring chicken. This is just for display. And kid yourself. Have any of y'all played condom roulette? It's where you use a condom with different women until one breaks and her pregnant. And that's it. Dude, I got 5 kids. How do you think that worked out? How do you think that worked out? I mastered that game. I invented that game. You're late. Junior, you're late. I'm telling you right now. You're late to the party, Red Hawk. You're late to the party. You need to step up your game. Edgewood 66. Hi, Bad Santa. Edgewood, I was in and out of your live today. I couldn't stick around. Sorry, I was in traffic, out of traffic, this, that, then delivering. And I tried to catch as much of it as I could. And I tried to stick around and be in there, but it was a little hard for me. So I do apologize. I do like to hang out in your live. So Jerome, I intentionally do that enough as it is. Trucker for life. Wheel burner. Trucker for life. Trucker for life. Is Trucker for Life wrenched? Trucker for Life, I see you around, but I don't recall seeing you in. Am I that far behind in comments? Holy shit. Either way, I've seen you around a couple other lives, but I don't think I've seen you much in here. If you're a troll, great, keep trolling. If not, come on in. You're welcome. Sit down, hang out. Just be peaceful. Have some, be respectful, and you're welcome to hang out. Donalino, what's happening with the earlier live? No, you know what, Britt, well, you were in there. You know, she was just in, and I thought it was pretty cool. Trucker for Life wants to know how everybody's doing. Everybody answer Trucker for Life, please. He wants to know how you're all doing. Hanging with the Holtz. Hey, TJ, Boomer, Havana. Hanging with the Bolts. I got Boomer and Holtz, right? Next thing you know, I'm gonna go Bolts. Next thing it's gonna be Hoomer. She's gonna be Lady Hoomer and Havana Bolt. Don't worry, I'll get my mouth working. Dar says, good trucker. Oh, answering Trucker for Life. How's everybody doing? Right on. What's next, Wheelburner? Singing your real name on your paychecks? Sigh. Dude, I don't know what's coming up next. I don't have a clue. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth from 1 minute to the next. You know, really. Most of the time nowadays on these lives, I got nothing. You know, it used to be you'd come up with a couple of ideas, you go live, you throw out some ideas, and unless I've got something that's like pressing or burning, I'll throw it out. But if I don't, it's like, let's just press the go live button and see what you guys got. I let you guys bring it. You know what? You guys bring it. You guys bring the comments. You guys bring whatever. And I'll bounce off of you guys. I got no problem with that either. You guys don't have to bounce off me. Lady Boomer. Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. Shannon Thomas. Good evening from rest area in Orlando, Florida. After pickup in the morning, I'm heading out to Alabama. Shannon, you've been spending a lot of time in Florida. I'm jealous. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that if it's working for you and you're making bank. But damn, woman, you're in Florida a lot. Like you spend much more time there. You're gonna start sending your mail. You know. Bull saying hi to Jersey. Dar saying hi to Shannon. Hand pink waving. Okay, she got pink hand waving at me. All right. NFL draft in 24 hours. Big fucking deal. Who cares? Who cares? Sorry. I was never an NFL. I was never a football guy. I'm not telling you any stories about football, but I was never a football guy. I just never really worked NFL, or in Canada, we got the CFL. Never really got into it. Shannon Thomas, your ball cap should have arrived at your house. Okay, so there you go. Shannon, look at TJ out there, eh? Just handing out the ball caps. I'm gonna assume that's what's at my place. So I'm showing 15, Britt. 53 in here, and only fell. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Hit that like button, please. Hit the dislike button. Either one doesn't matter. I don't care which one you hit. Prefer that you hit the like button, but if you hit the not like button, that's cool too. But hit something. You're welcome to come on over here and take a swing at me if you've got the coolions to do it. But I wouldn't if I was you. Dar, Shorts, I see you are releasing a tan currently. What? Shorts, I see you are releasing a ton currently. Oh, okay. Chicken and dumplings for dinner tonight. The weather just turned super thunderstormy. I love that. Shannon, I don't know about you. In my house, I really like a good thunderstorm, but in my truck, when I'm sleeping, love a good thunder and lightning and a hard rain. I don't know about any of you guys, but a good hard rain on my truck, I'm sleeping like a baby, man. I love it. Love it. Absolutely. Shorts. Red Hawk agree these suckers cause huge damage in these tanks when they go. Okay, you guys are talking about tires. 13 kids and growing. Pimping ain't easy. I don't know about that. I don't know if pimping ain't easy. If pimping ain't that hard. Not that I know. 60 still moving, not as fast these days. 60's not moving fast at all. 60 is what you move. What we move for fuel efficiency is what we move. Pneumatic brick. Pneumatic. See now I'm calling pneumatic Brit. Pneumatic brick. Although that's not far stretch, is it? Pneumatic brick. I got blocked in those channels yesterday. Apparently, they thought was a troll account owned by someone they hate. Mr. Misunderstood. Let's see what's going on. Mr. B's, howdy from North Carolina. How you doing, my brother? Red Hawk still in here. Larry June, what's going on, Larry? Glad to see you back again. Come on in, sit down, light a smoke. I do not have a cigar. I don't have a cigar tonight. Will you believe that shit? I've got no cigar, but I do have the dock. I do. We won't be hitting the dock hard tonight, though. It won't be. I do want to sleep tonight. There's a lot of caffeine in these. And what time? It's 8 o'clock my time right now, so I probably don't want to be drinking too many of these. Damn it, that's good though, eh? You guys feel free to go get your own though. You're not getting fucking any of mine. Jake Williams saying hi to Larry. Okay, Larry's walked in the door, so everybody's gonna say hi to Larry. Chris, hey Mr. Wheel Burner. Wow. Thank you. How's the week so far? So far for you. So far, so good. So far, so good. We could use a few more miles. We've got 2 days left. With 2 days left in the week, I'm still good. If I have to, in 2 days, I can easily I can easily crank out, 1250, 1300 miles if I absolutely have to. I don't need that. Next couple of days, all I need is say another 800, and that'll put just a little bit of extra money on top of the pile. And that's what we're looking for. Just give me that little extra bit of bank on top of the pile, and then we'll call it a weekend, and then we'll go home and I get to hang out with Dar. Not a troll. I watched you a lot. Been watching since ET. You've been watching me since ET. Oh, you poor bastard. You poor bastard. All that scripted shit. Good channel, good company, but a lot of scripted. A lot of stuff over there was scripted. That's unfortunate. Brian might call me Ho Hawk. I wouldn't call you Ho Hawk. Ho Hawk. Shorts, I get paranoid. Greg is in the house. What's going on? The brats have now become unhinged and becoming violent. Time for Emergencies Act for the overpaid miners, putting Canada in a standstill nationwide. Go for it, Greg. Excuse me. You call that one and I'll back it all day long. Rig Pig, that was supposed to be a jab on those who were knocking the fact that we have cool ass blanket hanging back there. I appreciate that, Rig Pig. I really do. Trucking with MC, got it. You got it. All right, somebody got it. TJ, how you doing, brother? Okay, let's just skip ahead here because again, you guys are fucking way out of control. I wish there was a picture, like pictures here. Like just instead of me having to read shit, I could just look at the pictures, like a picture book. Good thunderstorms and windy makes a good night's sleep. Yeah, it does. Old school, you're right. I like you said, wind. I forgot the windy part. When your truck's just doing a little bit of this and a good boom, and then the thunder, like I've got windows on both bunks, and then you get that flash. Love it. Absolutely love it. No stogie, John. No. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be honest. I've let I've been lax in my cigar care. So when I get home this weekend, I'm gonna have to replenish the humidor, look at a couple things, because we can't have this. We can't have me sitting up here and doing these lives without a stogie, so without a cigar. So yeah. Thank goodness for the dock. Oh yeah, you're right, because this whole thing would go right off the hinges if it wasn't. Hey TJ, just relaxing. That's good, Larry. You just relax, man. Hang out. The secretary needs to get on the John. You're right. You're right, John. And you've got the secretary's email. So why don't you take care of that for me again? Like we'll get back on this. You talk to the secretary about this cigar problem I've got. Never, John. Yeah. I guess we're not, eh? Dr. Peeper. No, not well. Yeah, I can be the peeper too. Not where I'm at right now, though. Not where I'm at right now. Although I've got that drone now. And you know what? I was going to bring it this week and I didn't. But I do have the drone now. It's operational. We've got it figured out how to use it. We've got 3 batteries fully charged that we continuously charge. So we've got no worry about that. So if we start getting some nicer weather, I'm gonna start throwing the drone up, and I like some of the features on it. Like I can throw the drone up and then drive the truck and just put the controller down here, and the drone will just follow the truck. Cool shit like that. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna start doing that. And JT lying about Canadians about not coercing Canadians about the jab. The internet worldwide has gone nuts. No, you're right, Greg. I caught a bit of that about what's going on. He's gonna fuck him, and it's not just him. It's not just him. It was that other doctor as well. There was that one doctor, the Canadian. There's a bunch of people about to take a big fall in Canada. I can't speak for the U.S. or the rest of the world, but that's a him problem. Yeah, Dar's absolutely right. It's going to be a him problem when they bury him at the bottom of the fucking St. Lawrence River. Dar, get one and put one of those little explosives. John, shut up. Because you know what? She doesn't need any help. Huh. I saw that earlier today, Greg, and laughed out loud. That man makes me so angry. Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, tastes amazing. I don't know, Red Hawk. I don't know if I'm willing to try that. 0 sugar, taste amazing. Is it Diet Dr. Pepper, or is it something else called like Dr. Pepper Zero? Like, you know, they got Coke Zero and Pepsi Zero. Is it Dr. Pepper Zero? I don't mind Coke. Like, I like Coke. I don't like Diet Coke, but I don't mind Coke Zero. So if you've got a Dr. Pepper Zero, maybe I'll try that out. Hey everyone, if y'all want personalized ball caps, hit up Red Hawk. His product is outstanding. Outstanding. Red Hawk, feel free to throw your link up in here anytime you want, man. Feel free. There's no charge. Just a small 20% mob style kickback for yours truly, myself. But other than that, it's all good. Throw it up. My truck sounds like somebody's beating on it. Well, your truck is awful pretty. I'm surprised, Shannon, that the rain is actually hitting your truck. I'm surprised it doesn't stop just before it hits and goes, no, this truck's too pretty, and just falls off to the side. I'll get him some of that, Red Hawk. I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Oh, the Zero. Okay. Brian, did you hand in those forms? They are right here, my precious pedal. Right. There's 3 months worth of them right there. Will be taken care of. All right. Now put it to bed, lady. We got some snow last night, so tired of this crap. Wow, Havana, we have not got snow. I've got up here right now, I don't know what Fahrenheit would be, but I think I'm about 15 or 16 degrees right now. We got no snow. I've been actually really fortunate. I've been beautiful weather. T-shirts. I could have wore shorts, but when I'm working, I wear jeans. But it's been short and T-shirt. All right, Brian. I got another. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. I got another useless knowledge for you if you want it. No, and don't any of you fuckers encourage him. Dar, his time will be up soon. Viva and many others put on another. Okay, you're talking about Trudeau. What? That's crazy, Holtz. Hey, just passing through on my way to work. Well, thanks for stopping in. Been watching you since each. You have? Gee, come on, Rick. How's that work out? How did that work out? You've been watching me since ET days. There's another owner operator that took off and bolted and ran for his life from ET. Got out with his ass just barely intact, just like me. Every once in a while, I still got to look and make sure that half part of my ass isn't still there. Hanging with the host. Dar, yeah, we get snow all the way up until June. No, not here. We better not. I think usually Did you guys hear my voice just crack? Oh my God, am I going through puberty again? Usually, we usually get one really good blast, final blast, the either the late March or early April, but we didn't get it this year. It didn't happen. Like, we really didn't get it. So I'm hoping that this is it. Like, we're at the 21st or 20th, whatever, a fucking April here, or sorry, the 26th of April. Yeah. So better not get any more goddamn snow. I'm telling you, I don't want to see it. Not sure if I should share this, but I don't care. It's 83 and sunny here. DD15, how's KBD? You still making a decent living doing East? Are they keeping you busy? I love the fact they offer 100% FSC. I'll DM you anyways. I'm tired doing long haul. 30 now, started when I was 24. GD15, drop me a link. I'll give you the straight on this. Anderson Transport bought KBD, right? The owner, Bruce and Pam, sold out, or I don't mean sold out like they sold out. They sold the Bruce. Bruce has started this company 30 years ago, and he wanted to retire, and he's earned it. He's earned every minute of it. Him and his wife wanted to retire, and they've raised their kids and done. Anderson bought us. So there's been a couple of small hiccups, and a larger company takes over. Now, for the most part, they've left us alone. We are still making money. Nothing has changed. Our pay schedule hasn't changed. We're still getting 100% FSC. We're still getting miles. Yeah, we're still making money. There's been a couple of things that have changed, like our benefit packages have changed and some other things have changed. I know that they're changing a couple of things for the company drivers, because they want Anderson's company drivers and KBD's company drivers all to kind of be on the same page. But the owner operators, they are leaving us alone. But our company drivers are actually, they're probably bringing Anderson's company drivers up to KBD's company drivers pay package. So, because our company drivers, I think our average company drivers making 85, 90 grand a year, right? The ones that want to work, that are working. So, there's some guys making 60, but they're not working very hard. But if you want to work hard, we've got company guys that do break 100. If you're a company guy, and then if you're an owner operator, there's now 11 of us now, on a 40 truck fleet, there's now 11 owner operators. So it's not bad. But like I said, drop me a link or drop me an email. I'll, we can talk about this a little more, or you can ask anything you really want to know. I'll throw it out there. 85 here. Cooler is on. Lady Boomer. That is so nice. Yeah, actually, you know what? I had to turn my AC on this not early this morning, about 11 o'clock. And it's one of those things, because I haven't really had to use it yet this year. So when you stop using it last year and it goes all winter long, and the very first time you turn it on in the new season, you go, oh God, please work. Like, because usually I think, this truck, I've never had an issue, but like with the Volvo or any of the Kenworths I had, or the Peterbilt, the first time you go to use it in the next summer season, it doesn't work, right? You got to get it recharged, or there's always something minor you got to get, and then your AC will work. But this time here, it was like, all right, AC, turn the dial. All right, push the button. All right, let's click this. And you're doing the, oh, come on. Oh, we got cold air. So it worked out for me today. I kind of got a break. Sunny here, 70 here and sunny. That's my temperature right there, baby. That FSC makes a world of difference, Dee. It absolutely does. My fuel surcharge literally eliminates my fuel bill and still pays me, because my fuel surcharge is actually more than my fuel bill is. So if my fuel surcharge on the week is $1,900 and my fuel bill is only $1,300, right? There's a $600 surplus, and they pay me the $600. I'll make $600 on my fuel. No other company I know does that. Not that I know of. I'm not saying they're not out there. That's just none that I know of. There are now drone rules in place. Yeah, I know, John. You got to fucking register, right? Depending on what type of drone you have. This thing's got instructions, and I had to go online and look, and I do have to register it. I'm not going to. Yes, you have to register it. And I absolutely am going to register my drone, but that's just for safety. Don't give it head a shake. I was talking about his cigars when I said that to him. That's a him problem. Yeah, whatever. Speaking of drone, I just bought DJI Mini Pro 1700 C80, 1700 Canadian, straight from China. that's where mine came from. Yeah, straight from China as well. John, Dar, you hear the comments? We'll run with anything. So true. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's there. Okay, Red Hawk, we're going to try it out. Dar's going to pick it up. Larry June says, Red Hawk's your hero. His hero. I'm still working on the hat, on your hat, bro. Yeah, dude, I was going to ask you about that. Like, what was that? Like 2 weeks ago? You got to, I don't know, man. You got to get your front office girl, your customer service department, and I don't know, maybe your assembly line, your production manager. You need a staff meeting, man. You got to get some people in line here. What did I don't even remember what I asked you for, dude. The fuck did I ask you for, Red Hawk? 5. I think 5, didn't I? Don't fucking biscuits. My memory sucks. Don't bullshit me and say, oh, you asked for 500. It wasn't 500. I think it was 5. I'll go back and read the emails. I think it was 5. The forums look blank to me. A lot of shit looks blank to me these days. I'm not putting it to bed until you damn well send them. They're right there. I got to walk over to the building. I just haven't been into the building. I dropped the trailer, came over here, had my dinner, I parked, said hello to you, and now I'm doing this. I'll get to it. When I go in the morning, I have to go in the morning. I'll put them in the box, all right? I can't believe I'm having this conversation with you. Shut up, John. Jesus. You know what, John? I don't need fucking friends. With friends like you, man, you're making it hard to be your friend, John. 16 to 62 in the USA. 62 is not bad. Still, well, 16 is good for me, Britt. I can walk around in a t-shirt at 16, 62. I'm good, but I'm Canadian. I'm not a puss. Like we go down, we take loads down to Texas, and we're down in, Amarillo, or you get down Laredo or San Antonio, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You see them all come out to offload your truck, and they're wearing sweaters and hats, and they're wearing gloves, and it's like we jump out of our trucks. Jeremy and I jump out of the trucks. I'm in a pair of freaking shorts, a t-shirt, my work gloves, my work boots. It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, it's cold out here. It's like, no, you guys are nuts. You're nuts. You guys don't get carried away. Dang, I'm turning into organized chaos. Yeah, let's stop there, eh? Stop there. Okay, Chaos, I've given you enough time. Drop your useless information. What the hell is it? What is it? If you probably already did it. 4 feet is good. Ooh, do I want to know what you're talking about? Damn, was ET that bad? You know what? ET's a good company. It is. It's a well-run company. If you're a company driver, they push those. They do push those lease ops, right? They'll take you and put you in. I guess what year is it now? It's 2023. So they'll put you in a 2020 or a 2021, and you'll pay leasing and blah 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 blah. And they do offer that. And then they had owner operators such as myself. Company drivers, their company drivers are well paid and they are well mileage. Those guys make a lot of money. The owner operators do make good money, but the fuel surcharge and the deductions, I make in a week here, my take home in a week here is almost 2 weeks when I was doing it at ET. And I was running at ET. I was running close to 4,000 miles a week. Believe that. Almost close. So in a 2-week period, right? In a 2-week period, I'd run almost 8,000 miles. Whereas here, you know, in a 2-week period, I'll run 6 and I'll take home more money here than I did there. They had, and you know what? It got to the point where for me, I wasn't going to argue with ownership anymore. Or I wasn't going to try to fight for my money. It was just easier for me to leave. And I left on good terms. So when I say, was it bad? No, it wasn't bad, MC. It wasn't a bad place to be. Ronan always treated me very, very well and with respect. So I had no issue with that. Me trying to get out of there with my ass intact to make money was a different story. And Golden Aladdin, who's in here, a buddy of mine, his name is Rick. He was an owner operator in there as well. And he got out just in time and with his ass just intact as well. So, well, Rick, Golden Aladdin just sent me a message here. And do I agree with that? He just said ET was good if you want to be micro. They never really micromanaged me. They kind of just gave me the work and left me alone, let me just go do it. So I feel that if a company's micromanaging you, it's your fault. If they feel they need to micromanage you, it's because they feel that you can't do the job. Now, I'm not saying, Rick, obviously, please don't take that up. You're a friend of mine. I'm not slapping you in the face saying that you were micromanaged. I'm not. But I know that their company drivers are well micromanaged, but that is for a reason. Owner operators shouldn't be micromanaged. Yeah, I know. Type it on here, Rick. Don't send me fucking text messages. Yeah. Okay. They had inward facing dash cams. Didn't like that. Cameras everywhere. Yeah, I didn't like that. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like. But did I leave on bad terms? No. Would I work there? Not as an owner operator, but if I was a company driver, sure. I'm hoping this is it too. Then we'll get the damn rain and tornadoes. Well, there's something to look forward to, right? At least you've got hope. It's nice to see that you've got hope. You know, you're not down in the dumps because of the snow. You've got hope. It's good. Keep inspiring, Havana. Keep inspiring. Keep pushing that hope out there that one day you're going to have rain and tornadoes, and that's what we can all look forward to. Tennessee Trucking, evening to the burner of wheels. Dude, I didn't burn any wheels today. The wheels are still intact. I've got 8 new drives. I got 2 new steers that went on last night. So we're good for at least a couple of weeks. 8 new drives, 2 new steers. 8 new drives 5 weeks ago. 2 new steers went on last night. We're good. We're good. We're selling the truck, so we're good. It's good. Whoever's getting it's getting 10 new sneakers on this truck. Whoever gets it, whoever buys it. Anyway, Tennessee Truck, I'm glad to see you. Glad you're here, man. Thanks for hopping in. Change out the cabin filter when the AC season. You are correct. I made the mistake of at the dealership last week, and usually I pick up the filters while I'm there when the seasons change. I did not. It slipped my mind, so I will be getting them. But I found out this, though. It's actually cheaper to get them at the TA. You can get them cheaper at the TA than you can at the Freightliner dealership. So I think I'm going to wait till I'm down the next TA. Brian, I understand you want to keep it about trucking, but I get it. But as a trucker who went to the convoy and we discussed it then, why can we not discuss some of what is going on now? Dude, Greg, you talk about whatever you want. You talk about whatever you want. I unfortunately may not be able to comment because you're knowing a lot more about it over the last couple of days and what's happened in current events than I do. So when you're saying, oh yeah, this happened in Trudeau, this and Trudeau, I only picked up small bits and pieces of it because I don't have Facebook. I don't have Twitter. I don't have any social media aside from some YouTube and our channel has a TikTok. I don't have a TV. I don't watch TV. I don't have the news. I don't follow a lot. So a lot of this I miss until I either get home or until I spend some time and try to catch up myself. So I'd be talking out of ignorance. You'd be telling me stuff about what's happened in the House of Commons and this and that and the other stuff, and I'd be going, okay. But Greg, feel free. You're a good friend to us, and you're a good friend to this channel. My friend, my platform is your platform. You want to say whatever you want to say, please, my man. You say whatever you want. Got to meet Chris Barber on Friday. That was cool. Yeah, I'm bragging. Yeah, you are bragging. I never met him. I never even got to see him. Hopefully he's okay. He's doing all right. I'm assuming he is if you met him. There you go, Dar. I agree with Dar. I think we should as well, Greg, as it affects us as well. It does. It does. And Greg, you know what? Hey, like I said, you please say whatever you want. Please. In DIY Semis Live, he mentioned that the Cascadias with the DD15 and his fleet have been getting better mileage than the DD13. Does that surprise you? I assume the DD13 would have gotten better mileage. You know what, Vader? I've got the 15. Okay. I know that Shannon Thomas, when she had hers, now hers was a few years even older than mine. She had the 13. Excuse me. I don't know anybody else with a 13. Am I surprised that the 15 gets better mileage? No, I'm not. My truck runs me, this week here I did a lot of hills, so I was at about the 8 to 8.1. I haven't done the math on it yet. Actually, usually I have it done by now, but I know I'm somewhere between 8 and say 8.1, 8.2 for the week so far, which ain't bad, but it is down from my average of say 8.6 to 8.8, which is where that's my wheelhouse where I like to be. And I think as well, I am a believer that the 15-liter engines, yes, okay, let's just say you got a 13-liter and a 15-liter, all different displacement sizes, right? Obviously. Now you can take that 13-liter and you can set the RPM or set the horsepower at 505. You can set the torque settings at 1720 or 17, whatever you want. You can have, the 308 rear ends, you can have the 12-speed automated, all that. And then you can do the same thing and have the exact same setup with the 15-liter. I think the 15-liter is going to do a little better just because the size displacement, the engine doesn't have to work as hard. The strain on the parts and the strain on the engine isn't as great as it is on a 13-liter, or the 15-liter is not as great as it is on the 13-liter. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me in my head. If somebody's got a DD13 and you're banging out, like you've got banger numbers and you're putting out banger numbers on your mileage and whatnot like that, and your fuel savings, and you want to share it in here, I'd love to hear it. I'd like to know, first of all, I want to know, okay, what you've got the DD13. I'd like to know what's your horsepower, what's your torque, what transmission you've got, and what configuration, whether it's manual or automated. If it's automated, how many gears what do you got? 12, 15, 18, what do you got? Overdrive, no overdrive. I want to know all that. I want to know your rear ends, like what diffs you got. You're running 350s, 355s, 30. I got 308s. 264s are becoming very popular with the 12-speed automated with the overdrive. So if you've got a DD13 and you're running that, I'd like to know. Invader would probably want to know too. Chaos is telling you fuckers to hit the like. Please hit that like button. I would appreciate it very much. Kind of. No, not kind of. I would really appreciate it. Thanks, Brian, for that criticism. I'll make sure I push your ass to Christmas. Hey, and at least I'll get something to open at Christmas, right? It'll be really cool too, because it'll be like from overseas, or it'll be international. It's international freight that'll be delivered to my house for Christmas. That'll be exciting for me, Red Hawk. What an asshole sometimes. Sometimes fucking people are... Did I say that out loud? Sorry. He comes back to my house for the after party. Dar was a lot of great people, good times. That's cool. That's amazing. Chris, John, Brian, I'm bored, so tag, you are it. Fuck you, you're it. Just because you have a big gun, a big fucking weapon in your truck and I don't, doesn't mean I won't fuck with you. I used to deal with drivers and get the frustration she is probably feeling. Jersey Trucker, I like Dar. You know what, Jersey Trucker, I like Dar too. Matter of fact, it was one of those, like those old commercials. I liked it so much, I bought the company. Well, what was that? That was those razor blades, right? Well, I liked Dar so much, I married her. I bought her. Bought and paid for her. I've got the receipt somewhere in a book. It says, obey and love and all that shit. Same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. I made a mistake of delivering to frac plant in all the fields of Texas. Temp was 114, never again. 114 is a little toasty, Britt. 114 is just a little fucking toasty. ET is a good company if you're a foreigner. Agreed. It is. They took very good care of their foreigners. Has anyone ever seen the old snake and rod logo that's always associated with the medical offices and doctors? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Yes, Cass, we've all heard it. We've all seen it. We know that's good. Organized, yes, I've seen the logo many times. That's good. Jersey, Dar, did you get the paperwork already? Just ask for a friend. LOL. T-Bone, man, glad to see you. Glad you're here. Another one. T-Bone, I'm sorry if you've been putting out content. I haven't seen it. I did see the one about the chickens. You fucker. My wife wants chickens. Oh, look. T-Bone's got chickens. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh, they're laying hens. Oh, look, you fuck T-Bone. If I find out where you live, those chickens are gone. Because now, by the time I get home at the end of this week, there's going to be probably a pen built in the back of there may not be no goddamn chickens in it yet. Because Dar's just going to look at me and go, well, T-Bone has chickens. T-Bone's wife has chickens. How come I can't have? Well, if T-Bone's wife has chickens, I guess Brian's wife has to have chickens too. Sink or swim. Hi, T-Bone, what's clacking? Yeah, see? There you go. We're talking about fucking chickens. T-Bone, I had a steak than that tonight. Yeah, well, I had chicken tonight. Mission accomplished. Yeah, dude, good job. Fuck. Who is T-Bone, Red Hawk? Just kidding, T-Bone. Okay. Everybody knows who T-Bone is. He's the funkiest driver with the worst mullet. I mean, the coolest mullet on the planet. I think you cut it off though, didn't you, T-Bone? Jersey Trucker, stay away from him. He's a good man. I can't be around good men. Yeah, that's the problem with T-Bone. He's one of the good guys. And if you hang around him too long, it'll fucking rub off on you. Next thing you know, you'll get that reputation of being a nice guy. Right? Nice guy. Well, none of us want to be a fucking nice guy. I want to be a nice guy. That's how I want to be remembered. That's all I want. That's how I want to be remembered. He was a nice guy. Okay. I got a DD13. All right, Britt, throw your numbers up. Your DD13 was made in Canada, as you're so fond of telling everybody. Britt put a crate motor in his truck. DD13, beautiful. Wheelburner, what do you mean you have no Facebook? I've been chatting with you all week on Facebook. You sent me a friend request. No, I didn't. Like, fuck, I did. If you got a fucking friend request from me on Facebook, there's a problem because I don't have it. Either that or my wife is fucking around on my Facebook when I'm not around and, you're hooking up with my wife. So, Jersey, if you're hooking up with my wife and that be the case, that's fine. But here, you can have this credit card. You can have this credit card. You can have this credit. You get all the bills that come with it. The house, all of it, dude. Selling your truck already. It's time to flip it. We're going into a new truck, right? The truck's 3 years old. It's a 2020. It's still got warranty until September. So we are going to flip this truck into a new one, and we're going to run 4 more years. So not selling it already. It's time for the life of this truck. It's now time to sell the truck. This is when you sell your trucks. Yeah, okay. I do have Messenger. I had Facebook. I didn't close it and get rid of it. I shut it all off, but I had to keep the Messenger because I do have friends and people, family or whatnot, that I don't text or call, and Messenger is the only way that we can communicate. So, Messenger. Jersey Trucker, if you want to be a smartass and look up on Messenger, you probably find me. He also has a wheel burner TikTok and Insta, but I'm the one that deals with all that. Yeah, I'm just the monkey. I'm just the monkey in the mouth. Dar takes care of the TikTok and all the shit. I just make the videos, send them to her, and she deals with it. Makes perfect sense. Well, I'm glad it makes sense to you, MC. I have to work on it and figure it out. Thanks, Brian. You're honest and real. Just wanted to say from our point of view that when you watch what's going on a daily basis, we just want to spread the word, keeping us all informed. Greg, absolutely. Please, absolutely. I appreciate. You know that I appreciate both you guys, and the support that you've always thrown us, and everything that you've said and everything you do. I'm just not, in the last week or so, I'm just not up to date. I am very, very behind on what's going on the world economics, and especially, I'm actually a little embarrassed and ashamed to say that I'm about what's going on in Canada. There's things going on right now that I probably should know about, and I don't. I will get my ass in gear. You have my word, Greg. By the time you and I talk again, I'll be up to date, and we won't have this problem. You're a gem, Dar. Big hugs. She is. Trucking with T-Bone. Welcome back, Cotter. Trucking, throw up T-Bone's link. There you go. Hugs to you too. We should get together again this summer. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Okay, here's Chaos's useless information, right? Ready? One of the origin. Oh, you fuckers have all already read it. So this is for me. One of the origins of that symbol, from what I can recall, is from early medieval times. There were worms that would get under the skin and grow to the point that would be painful. Chaos, what would make you, what in God's green earth would make you think that we would want to know that? Let me throw a little more light in here. Is that all right? Is that a little better? It was get a little dark and shadowy. There we go. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I'm at an average of 7.2 on my DD13 using a manual, which also runs my pumps for offloading and 90%. Okay, well, you know what, Britt, that's not fair for me to ask you then, because you have to run your truck does a lot of idling because of your pumps. So your fuel mileage is obviously going to be significantly lower than mine. Because when my truck stops, right, I do a 7 to 8 minute cool down, and then she gets shut down. Right? This truck does not idle. Zero. My idle time is ridiculous. I don't think that they have the ability to do it with the program that they run in here. Who the fuck is that? Yo. Hold on, I got another fucking. Oh, it's Cliff. Jesus Christ. Fuck, all I saw was this hand waving. I'm going, jeez, I'm getting accosted in my own yard.
I know you're live.
I'm live. What's going on? How are you?
Good.
Yeah, everything good?
Good.
You have a good week so far?
Yeah, I can't complain. But there's nothing for me tomorrow. I don't know yet.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I finished, got back here.
I just dropped my load to Walmart tomorrow and then come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do short. I looked inside. There's 2 loads in there. One's for another driver, and one's got nobody assigned to it. So if it's a Berlin, I'm gonna grab it. I don't care what they say. I'm just gonna grab it and run. Yeah.
I will come in the live.
All right. Peace. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Thanks, brother. That was Cliff. That's one of our drivers, another one of our owner operators. But he's also in here all the time. He's also in the chat all the time. He's also a good guy. Good guy. So what the hell was I saying? What the hell is that? Oh yeah, Brit. It's not fair for me to compare Brit because like I said, my truck is shut down. Like I said, the minute it stops, I shut it down. It gets turned off. So my idle time, and I don't know if these guys have it on their program, but at ET, I was number 2 for the least. Like my idle time was just under 5%, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It was another guy, and he had me beat by like a country hair. He had me beat by a country hair. So yeah, I don't idle jack. People go, I had an argument with a guy, and he's going, yeah, well, you know what? You're going to be swapping out your starter every year. Fine. I'll swap starters for fuel savings all day long. I'm going to save a couple $1,000s in fuel. My starter doesn't cost a couple $1,000, folks. I'll swap starters for fuel savings all day long. All day long. Wait, are you selling the truck? What are you buying next? KW, next gen? Not sure. Next gen, I don't want to spend that much money. I can get the same results and do the same job with a Freightliner or an International as I can with the Kenworth or the Peterbilt. Will it be as flashy? No. Will it quite possibly be as comfortable? Maybe not. But I've got a Cascadia now and I'm comfortable. I'm okay. I'm comfy in this truck. It's a nice truck. It's not as comfortable as my W9 or my or my Peterbilt or my Volvo. You know, it wasn't as comfortable. But am I lacking anything? No. Am I okay with what it's doing? Absolutely. Would I be okay in an International? Sure. Are they $60,000 cheaper? Yeah. So I'd rather pay the $60,000 less. I'm going to get the same mileage, fuel mileage out of it. Like the 2024 Cascadias, okay, like that our company here just bought 5 of them. They're blowing everything away, including the new Peterbilts, right? The new Petes are only getting 8.6, 8.7. The new Cascadias are over 9, averaging over 9 miles per gallon. Anybody? Like, sign me up for that, please. Sign me up right now. 9 miles per gallon out the gate. The engine's not even broke in yet, and they're getting averaging 9 miles per gallon. Yes, please. Yeah. Keep your KW symbol and keep your Pete symbol. I'll take that goofy Freightliner emblem all day long. And they're $60,000 cheaper. So, if money wasn't an option, sure, I'd take a KW, the 680. Of course I would. It's comfortable. They're beautiful. You've seen the inside of one of those freaking things? It's like a palace, man. Of course I would. But do I want to spend that kind of money, make that kind of investment to get the same result as I can get with a $60,000 cheaper Freightliner or an International? No. So I think I'm probably going to go with another Cascadia, or I might go with the LT. I might go with the LT because I might want to take I want to take a swing with the new X15 engine. But it's one of those, I don't know. I like the Cascadias because I know the truck, and I'm really impressed with these Detroits, these DD15s. So I thinking, you know, okay, this is something I know. This is a platform I know. The truck is a platform that I'm familiar with. The engine is an engine that I trust it, right? I've got 445,000 miles on this truck, and I've replaced nothing but a DEF pump, warranty, knock sensor, warranty, inlet knock sensor, and both knock sensor, inlet and outlet knock sensor, all under warranty. That is all that I've had to do to this. And well, that and the fucking air, the fuel filter, the fuel tanks. But for mechanical issues for the motor, nothing, man. Nothing. This Detroit has absolutely been a gem. It's the best truck. It's the best engine, best truck I've ever owned. I'm trying to learn as much as I can before ordering my new truck. I'm waiting till the market comes back, but definitely going to build my new truck for fuel economy, most likely sticking with the Cascadia. I'll be contacting you when I'm ready to order to get your opinion on for sure. Absolutely, Don. Absolutely, 100%. I think I'm going to be doing the same thing. Now, my dilemma is the price of the new trucks is coming down slowly, which is good. But while that's happening, the value of my truck that I'm driving is also coming down. So if I want the most I can get for this truck, I have to sell it soon. And by selling it soon, it means I might pay a little bit more. If, like, instead of waiting another 8-9 months for the price of a new Cascadia to come down a little more, I might have to bite that bullet. But in my eyes, it's worth it. Again, it's worth it for me. So, but yeah, Don, whenever you're ready, man, you just let me know. We'll sit there and like, we'll go through the whole thing together. Pick out what we're doing. We'll order matching trucks. But you get the pink one. I'm not driving the pink one. You drive the pink one. Puss. And went down the aisle to Led Zeppelin song. I'm one of those girls that remembers the wedding details, sadly. What? What did I miss? What did I miss? He's going to get a Mac. I'm not getting a Mac. Mac is nothing but a Volvo, dude. T-Bone, we have cats, dogs too. Yeah, dude, I've already got that. We got, 4 cats, 2 dogs. I still got 2 daughters living at home, 2 out of 5 living at home. I got a son-in-law living with one of the daughters, and I got a wife. No chickens yet, though. They're coming. That's what I love about you, T-Bone. You know, T-Bone, if you're into it, you can have another wife. I'll give her up. She'll bring more chickens. It's all you, bro. No, I won't, John. No, I won't. I have one. I just have it turned off. I hate exactly, Dar. I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook. It's not even worth fucking looking at. Hey, Dar, would Brian ever make an exception? An exception for what, Greg? What am I looking at? Of course you would, Greg. Seriously, Dar. We have a great spread in Quebec and would love to have you over. Greg, you want me to come to Quebec? You might have to pay me for that. You might have to pay me. I'm not going into Quebec for free. The only time I go into Quebec now is in my truck, right? And you have to pay me to do that. I have to go into Quebec. I got to be paid. You want me to come visit you? You might have to throw some bucks at me. Sorry. Dar will go for nothing, but you might have to pay me. I'm here listening and doing supper and dessert prep for hubby. You're such a good woman, Karen. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. I'll be right back. I could have swore it was just a fart. Hey, remember, farts aren't supposed to be lumpy, Red Hawk. Any which way you look at it, they're not. Go check out Louder with Crowder. He's been cover a lot on both sides north of the north border. Only you, Red Hawk. Good info, Chaos. Yeah, Chaos is always he's always full of something. I'm just gonna scan again because you guys are taking off on these. Is Best off YouTube? Not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. He was live. He did a live a couple of days ago. From what I understand, he's busy. Like, he's driving, so he's busy. So I don't know if he just doesn't have time. No, he did a live a couple of days ago. He's been throwing up some. I haven't gone back and looked at him. He's been throwing up some older videos that he had done a while, way back. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that he's not in. It's not like he's hiding. He's definitely not hiding, and he's not off of YouTube. He's Probably just busy. Got other shit going on. He's driving his truck to cover while overseas out, while Oser is still out, I think. Yeah, well, of course he is. Soon going to make a red velvet. Oh, Karen, don't talk. You're talking dirty, lady. I'm getting excited, Karen. Going to make a red velvet cake and black forest cake for hubby. I want to make another strawberry cheese. Oh, that's like verbal porn. That's like food porn. Knock that shit off. No, he didn't get run off. He didn't get run off. You know what? He's gonna take his lumps and his bumps just like everybody else, just like all of us. How he deals with it is entirely up to him. What he does with it is, again, entirely up to him. You know what? Sometimes you gotta retreat and lick your wounds before you come back, before you get back into the fight. Maybe that's what he's doing. Who knows? Who knows? But no, I don't think he's been run off. I think you'd have to do a whole lot more than what's happened to him to get run off. Carrot cake with oh, Jesus Christ, knock it off. Gar, for Brian's comfort, we are not far from the border. Wouldn't really have to deal with the Quebec shitty politics. In and out with many festivities in between. Okay, well, maybe I'll make an exception. Karen is my new best. Yeah, no shit, Red Hawk, eh? Holy Christ. Karen is my new best friend, too. Crap. Hey, what's Karen's husband's name? What's Karen, what the hell is your husband? Alan, isn't it? Alan, you want to trade wives for a night? I don't want to sleep with your wife. I just want to eat her cooking. Or I want to eat her desserts. That sounds bad too, doesn't it? I just want to... Never mind. I'll stop while I'm a fucking head here. Fran, Wheelburner, Dar, chat. How are you? We're doing well, friend. Mouth is still moving. My eyes are open. The brain is still functioning. We're having a decent night. We've had a good week so far. So everybody say hi to Fran. Right on. She only lives a couple hours from me, Red Hawk. Yeah. Red Hawk, you come up to our place. You might have to fucking climb. You might have to tunnel under the wall. But you come on up to Canada. I'll leave word at the border that, just drop my name. Okay. Because there's only like 8 of us up here. Right. So just drop my name. Tell them I'm the guy with the beard that lives in the 3rd igloo on the other side of that hill. They'll know exactly who you're talking about. They'll let you in, and then we'll go to Karen's place and we'll raid her dessert counter. Okay. It's funny how that you guys, the Americans, think that Canada is so desolate, and there's every time I'm in Canada, somebody says, "Oh, you're from Canada," and I go, "Yeah," and they go, "Oh, do you know Jerry Wilson?" Like there's only 7 or 8 Canadians in all of Canada. Right? Okay, there's only 37 million of us. Like I've said it before, like the state of California has as many people as my entire country, but there's still 37 million of us. So there's probably a couple Jerry Wilson. So when you're asking a Canadian, "Oh, do you know this guy?" Probably not. Probably not. That's 4 day. Yeah, it's a 4-day drive for you to get to my place. So you fly. We do have airports in Canada, Red Hawk. I don't mean the ones with the pontoons where you have to land on the lake and then, get on the dog sled and fucking hoof your way across country to get to my place. No. We have an airport. We have a couple of cars kicking around here somewhere. We could put a taxi sim on top of it, pick you up at the airport and bring you out to the house. If not, I'll send a couple of kids down with the cows. And we'll just drag you back that way. I feel like I'm camping when I'm in the truck. Yeah, and she does. She does. She treats it like camping. Dar, we would love to extend the same hospitality to you guys with an earthy vibe. Might have to swim in a nearby pond instead of a pristine pool. Greg, I don't give a shit. I'll swim in anything. I've swam in worse, New trucks rock, especially Cascadia. Thank you, Fran. I like the Cascadias. Again, I think it's a comfort thing. It's a comfort thing. I know the internationals as well because our company, KBD, has internationals, and that's their fleet truck. That's what they've run. So I've driven them as well. So I am familiar with the international, the platform, and the way that the X15, the X15. But some of them have, some of them have actually the Navstar. Is it the Navstar that would be in them? It's the international motor. It's the boat anchor, the shit one. But they do have the LTs. But all of the LTs in here, the newest one they have is a 19. So they don't have any like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But I do know them. So I'm not, it's not like I would be having to relearn a whole new truck. I'm pretty familiar with them, but I just hate to say it that, and people are going to make fun of me and people are going to laugh, but damn it, I like these Freightliners. They're great. They're comfortable. I like the way they look. They look good. Goes through the air quiet. They're airtight. They're watertight. And they're money makers. This thing is a fucking money maker from top to bottom, right? The whole time I've owned this truck, it has made me money. I can't complain about that. I got 1.1 million miles out of the first DD13, and that had a hard life. Exactly. Those Detroits, you ran the shit out of that thing. Not only did you have 1.1, I'd love to see what your idling hours were or what the hours were on that engine. Probably ridiculously high. Something absolutely asininely ridiculous. Dar, the guys that Alan works with 2 weeks of Christmas, they ask if he's going to bring goodies in for me. Yeah, well, you can start doing that with me. T-Bone's got the Western Star with the DD15. Yeah, you've got the glitzy Freightliner Cascadia. Who was I talking with last week on the last live? I got the sense that I might have insulted him, and I wasn't trying to insult him because I can't remember. Sorry, he's got the Western Star, and and I was just calling it a fancy Cascadia, and I think I insulted him, but that's not what I was trying to do. I was just yanking his chain, and I think I went a little too far, but whatever. But with T-Bone, I don't care. He's got no feelings anyway. Fucking guy, him and his goddamn chicken. So I'm gonna call T-Bone's Western Star nothing but a glitzy, fanced up fucking Cascadia, and that's all that is. Okay, Dar, just so we need to convince Brian to cross the border into PQ, and then there we said, okay, you know what, Greg, this is how you get me into Quebec. Okay, it involves Poutine and a place on St. Catharines called La Cage. Okay, you figure out how to work in both of those places, I'm in. Shannon Thomas Chuckin, get the get the international. Shannon, it wouldn't be a hard sell, babe. And I love your truck. I really do. I love your truck, man. I can sit and look at that. I love the color. I showed your truck to a couple of friends of mine, and none of them like that color. I don't know what it is. I love it. I love that. I don't know what it is. It's like a copper gold or like a copper brown, or I don't know. I love it. I think it's a sexy color. Everybody says that's good. That's what I was saying the other day to him, Shannon. What, Dar wants me to get the international? I think the international, believe it or not, is actually even a few bucks cheaper than the Cascadias. I do know this, that the wait list to get them is a little less. You don't have to wait as long to get them. You can actually get internationals. They've got them on the lots up here. There's no wait for them depending on what specs you want in them. So Fran agreed. A tanker's life is hard on a truck. Yeah, it is. You guys are running those things all the time. Man, it's so much more comfy. You're going to keep selling that, aren't you? Oh, Brian, it's so much more comfy. Oh, there's more room. LMAO, John, I just got one a few weeks ago. John okay, I see. Doesn't he owe you a new cat? No, No, John, she just got one. She just got one. And built tough. All right, here goes Shannon for the rest of the night. She's going to sell these binders all night long. John, why aren't you following Diesel? Yeah, exactly. Why aren't you following Diesel, John? Right? I got all these guys are following John or following Diesel on Dar's channel. Why aren't you? Britt, post the link. Oh my God, don't post it. Yeah, everybody, Dar, post the link of Dar's channel so you guys can follow her and her pussy. I mean, her and her cats. Her and her cats. Her cats. I love watching Diesel and Pootie play. Dar, I'm waiting for your vids. Okay, well, you guys are all hooking up with Dar and her videos. Karen should make YouTube videos of her cooking and baking. You know what, Red Hawk? I'd watch it. I would. Dude, I'd sit there. You know, if I've got a 30-minute break and she's making a red velvet cake, fuck, I'm all in. I'll burn off 30 minutes watching that all day long. By the way, thanks for dealing with our German Shepherd when we went to visit with you guys. Dude, you saw our house. All the dogs and cats and everything. What's one more dog? One more dog is... It's like kids, right? When we had all 5 kids living, you know, when all 5 kids were at home before they, you know, grew up and left and everything. What's one more kid? You know, a cousin. So, you know, Dar's brother would stop in and drop off a niece. What's one more mouth? When you've got 5, what's one more? What's 2 more? What's another dog? Dogs don't do nothing. They don't make a difference. There you go. There's Dar's. There's Dar's link. Everybody go check out Dar's kitties. Red Hawk. Brian just wants to eat her muffins. I love good red. Who made somebody in our house made red velvet cupcakes. It wasn't a red velvet cake. It was red velvet cupcakes. Dar, was it Brianna? Somebody made them or somebody took a swing at them. I myself personally would never dabble in another woman's cupcake or her muffin. I would never, ever, ever dabble in another woman's muffin. This cowboy here knows where his muffin is. Damn, Red Hawk. Yeah, no shit, eh? Wilma fucking what? Wilma Dickfit? What up, bro? That's a $10 handle on that one. Wilma Dickfit. Wilma Dickfit. I don't know, man. Will it? Does it? Has it? Is it gonna again? That's entirely up to you. Oh, Brian, don't you worry. We will make it worth your while having you come into Quebec. Well, all right. No French, though. No French. Nice name. Go truck yourself. Fuck, eh? Took her about 9 seconds to figure that out. Nomadic Brett, have you heard anything about Stuart lately? Spoke to him a few days back. He's good. All right. Canada laws on personal trailers is so vague. Been reading since I spoke with you. Still no true answers. Both, did you not call? Call that number. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Where's my notepad? Hold on here, boy. Okay. I have somebody else that I can call that will know this answer. Okay. I will call him tomorrow. If you don't hear from me by tomorrow afternoon, send me a text. Okay. I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So if you don't hear from me by tomorrow afternoon, send me a text because I can get that answer if it'll save some fucking time here. I like any truck that runs good and doesn't break down often. I agree. Absolutely 100%. For sure, Wilma. Check out DDP's Yoga Talk about a program that works. I'm amazed. I'm amazed about with DDP and that yoga that he does. Well, it's called DDP yoga. Have you seen some of the success stories? I mean, I hate to say this, but I fell down that rabbit hole, that YouTube rabbit hole of DDP and doing the yoga, and some of those stories and some of the people, and it showed the beginning to the middle to the end. And I mean, there's fucking, I don't know how many times I'm laying there in bed and I'm doing the, it's like, holy shit, impressive, impressive. I'd almost be tempted. Let's not get carried away. I'd almost be tempted to look at some of that myself, just for like my back and my shoulders and my spine, because apparently it works amazing. Nomadic Brit, oh good, thanks. Oh, there's Stuart right there. What up, app? What up, app? I don't know. What up, app? What up, app? All right, Wilma Dick Fit. So no KW for you. No KW for any of us. Who the hell can afford a fucking KW? Guys, in Canadian funds, okay? Now remember, when you guys buy a Cascade, or not a Cascadia, a T680, they come in at around 200,000 US, okay? Now, when you convert that to Canadian, that comes in at about 265. But then because we're in Canada, we've got import charges. We've got a whole slew of other things. So by the time we get it out the door, by the time I would go to Kenworth and get the Kenworth that I want with the extended warranty, the APU, out the door, I'm over $300,000. Over 300,000 bucks. I can't justify that. I can't justify 300,000 to be comfortable. It chokes me to spend 200,000. That chokes me to spend 200,000 bucks. 300,000 or 300,000 plus, because there's always a few more little incidentals in there. Can't do it. Can't do it. Red Hawk, if it's got a Cummins, I like the new Cummins. I've not owned one. I've driven one. I've not owned one, so I can't give you an educated fucking rundown on the new X15. I've only driven one. You want to know how this DD15 handles, what it's doing for mileage, how the fucking maintenance, and what my costs are. I can tell you this all goddamn day long. But the X15 package, I don't know. I know a couple of guys that are running it that are very, very happy with it, though. I can tell you. Stuart, he's still waiting to get unloaded. Stuart's running a DD million mile engine too. Yeah. Well, Stuart's got a what? What's yours, Stuart? A 12? 12 or 13? I think a 13. 12 or 13. Yeah. They're great motors. I got no problem with it. Brian, oh, come on, man. Brian, I made barbecued pulled pork and mashed potatoes and glazed. Okay, we're just going to stop talking to Karen. Yeah, Red Hawk, eh? Like, I don't know about you, dude. Are you like, I'm starving here. I'm starving here looking at this. I don't know yet, Dar. I don't know. Dottie kicked me out of her life because of this name, LOL. Apparently, she has no sense of humor. Fuck. Dude, I don't give a shit what you want to call yourself. I really don't care what you want to call yourself. In here, you can call yourself whatever you want. Dar, I'm in Michigan, so not too far. Should I bring the chickens to you in Glitzy, you in the Glitzy Cascadia, or my pickup truck? I don't think T-Bone. I don't think she gives a shit. Oh, there you go. She wants to put a. I love a fat pussy. Well, you know what? I was about to say, come on over to my place. We got one, but I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Not touching it. You know what the fuck? What's another cat? No, we're not doing no more cats. Oser has stepped in. Good to see you, my friend. Everybody always loves the truck they're driving until they get the next truck. Then they love that one the most. You know what, Oster? That is kind of true. But you know what? I've owned just about, the only one I don't think I've owned is I haven't owned a Western Star. I've owned a Freightliner, a Volvo, a Mack, 3 Kenworths, a Peterbilt. You know, I don't know. I'm happy with this. I got no problem with this. I think I would be good to stick with this. I don't know. I know that we have to make a decision very shortly, so we will be probably taking a day. I've got to take a day off in the next week or so. I've got to take a day off in the middle of the week for an appointment. So while we're off, that's when I'll do my appointments with the dealerships. So we will see. We will have to see. I know this though. My next truck will not be navy blue. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if it's a Hino. It will not be navy blue. Absolutely not. Got to go. I have a 3 a.m. start and be in Rhode Island for 8 a.m. Everyone be safe. Pneumatic Brick, thanks for popping in. My friend, always a pleasure. Thank you for bringing dignity and some class to my life. You know, I'm fucking with you, right? Everybody says, be safe, Britt. Not true, Oster. I hate the truck. I am in it, but it makes money only if my Pete was as profitable as this. Right? Hey, you know what? If that's the way you feel about it, that's the way you feel about it. It's all about the money, Stuart. What makes you, if I could afford the Kenworth, to be in the Kenworth, to make the money that I'm making, I'd be driving the Kenworth, but I can't. So you know what? I'll take the Freightliner. Although I don't hate the Freightliner. These new Cascadias, and this one's a 2020, right? The new 24s, I would imagine, are even a little more. And with the one that I order, I'll be ordering a few things that this one doesn't have. Like I will have the upgraded seats. This one here just has the standard, like fleet truck seats. Same with the floor. Although the floor on this one's not bad. It's got the carpet halfway back, and then it's got the rubber mat. And then Dar went and bought me the floor liners. What's that called? The WeatherTech. You get them for your car, and they make them for Cascadias. They make them for the trucks. So my floor in here is absolutely mint, like brand new. When I pull that WeatherTech out of here, the floor on this and on the underside, the carpet and everything is all like it's mint. So that's actually kind of good. But yeah, I will upgrade like the floor. I don't necessarily like this rubber sponge. Waited on hold for over 2 hours. Bulls, that don't surprise me. Anytime you're dealing with the federal government of Canada, 2 hours is short. Dude, try dealing with Revenue Canada, which is like your IRS. Blow your brains out. Yeah, 2 hours. Britt's gonna dream about the wheel burner tonight. You know what? Britt dreams about the wheel burner every night. He just won't tell you that. Twice now. Bulls, leave it alone. Don't worry about calling it. Okay. Like I said, if you don't hear from me by tomorrow afternoon, give me a call. Just shoot me off a text. I know somebody. I've got somebody that will know the answer to this. Okay. So don't worry about it. I think we can figure this out. John, DDP Yoga lost 139 pounds in 3 months doing the program in my rig. No shit. No shit. Yeah, really. Hey, Shannon, dang, John. I'm saying what Shannon really wants. Shannon's saying, dang, John. But what she's really going is, oh, no shit, John. So, yeah, okay. Maybe, John, I'll give you a call tomorrow. Find out what you're doing. KW, no good, always in the shop. You know what? You could be right, could be wrong. I don't know. With the new trucks, the 2024s and the 2023s, I may have just been lucky with this truck. My next truck I may get, and it may be Freightliner, it might be a 2024, it might be identical to this, and it might be in the shop for the first 6 months of its life. You just never goddamn well know. DDP Yoga works. I'm living proof of it. You still have to put in the work, no matter what program you think works for you. Yeah, I've seen, like I said, I fell down that rabbit hole of watching a lot of these stories and everything. It's impressive. It really is. Oh, sir, 100%. Yeah. Shit, 300K on a truck. And it's a business is it a business or a hobby? Well, I don't know about you, brother, but to me, it's a fucking business. This ain't a hobby. YouTube is my hobby. Driving this truck and when the wheels on this truck are turning, it's all business. I think you're pretty much the same. Larry June, wheel burner, did you make great money on the ice roads? We did okay, Larry. We really did okay for the amount of time that I was on them, because I went up and then I was naughty, so they sent me home, but then they brought me back up again. But for the amount of time that I was on the ice roads, yeah, we did really well. So I think what you're asking is, if you were to run a full season on the ice roads, is it worth your while? Yes. At least doing the company that I'm with, right? My company, I didn't have to leave my company to go and do that. I stayed with my company. Our company had that contract to do those ice roads. So I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was take my truck and go up there and do it, right? So I guess the long answer to your short question is yes. Yes, we did okay. If you ask me, was it worth it? Yeah, absolutely. Stuart, greed should never override experience, in my opinion. If it's important to you, you find a way to do it. Moderation and balance are important in all things. I'll agree to that. I believe that, sir. Absolutely. 3 turns since Sunday, home for the night. Busy. How's things? Buddy, I'm on, I've got two jersey turns done. Probably going to pull a third between tomorrow and Friday. So I'll bang off three for the week. I should be home Friday night or Friday evening. All depends. Not too bad. Not great on the mileage, but what can you do, right? You take your good weeks with your bad weeks. Brian, what's your favorite dessert? Apple crumble. Homemade apple crumble. Love it. Favorite dessert. And I don't like it heated. Once it comes out of the oven, I let it cool and I eat it at room temperature. Like you know how you sit it on the windowsill or you sit it on the counter and let it cool. Once it's cooled off and it's room temperature, that's how I eat my apple crumble. Love it. What's your favorite dessert? Cat. Yeah. Damn. Color for next truck should be hot pink. No, that's slut pink and hooker red, right? So if it's going to be red, it's going to be hooker red. You know, like that red that the fingernails, the hooker red or the slut pink. No, my next truck is going to be it's going to be gun barrel gray. It deflects the light. It doesn't absorb heat. It's cool. It's not blinding like a white truck is. It can get dirty and it doesn't show like a white truck or say like this truck, like the navy blue or the black. All in all around, I think like a gun barrel gray truck is just better. I like the color. Big M Show International. You think I should go with the International, eh, Mike? I don't know, man. I don't know. I like them. Don't get me wrong. I fell in love with Shannon's when I saw hers, and we did the tour of hers. But I don't know. Excuse me, sorry. It's not like it's a pube, eh? I like this Freightliner. And you know what I'm like, Mike? You know, now that I've had it and I've owned it and I've run it and I've made money with it and this truck has been nothing. I'm comfortable with it. I'm good to do another one. So Sage Outcast is stopping by. How you doing, Sage? Thanks for popping in. There's another channel with a lot of knowledge. Any issue you've got when it comes to this industry and World Forum as well, there's a good chance that Sage has got something on his channel for you. Definitely go check that out. That is a bigger channel, certainly much bigger than mine, but go check out Sage. Every now and then I pop in there just to kind of get myself refocused on certain things. You've owned everything but an international. No, you're right, Mike. I have. I've owned everything but an international. But I wouldn't shy away from it. If it came down to, I can get the international, a 2024 LT, and I got the Cascadia, and I could get the LT for say 20 grand less than the Freightliner, I would take that LT for a $20,000 difference. But if they're both side by side in the same price, same spec, same everything, I think I would take the Cascadia just out of familiarity. I didn't even say it right when I slowed it down, did I? Just because I'm familiar with it, right? And I like that. So I'll let you drive it though, Mike. You can come on up and do some donuts in my driveway with it. I don't like pink. Haha. I don't even own anything pink. No, you don't. Everyone's saying hi to Sage. Oh, sir, I look at the truck as a tool, nothing more. You got it. I'm exactly the same way. Stuart, I said it in my last live as well, right? I don't need a $325,000 hammer, right? A standard hammer will do the job and get me the same financial results at the end of the day. I don't need a $300,000 hammer when a $200,000 hammer will do just fine. I think if people look at it in that sense, right, people would make some smarter decisions, right? You don't need a Kenworth to do a Freightliner when a Freightliner will do the job for you. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can afford the Kenworth, go get it. Can I afford it? Yeah. Can I wrap my head around the extra money? No, I can't. Why would I? Now, I said last week, or I said it before, I win the lottery. Fuck yeah, I'll go and buy 5 of them. I'll drive different one every day of the week. Anytime we'll share the workout. Okay, I'll be curious. I think you've owned everything but the Star and International. No, I've never owned a Western Star. Well, technically I have now because I got a Cascadia. Or is it I've owned a Cascadia and I don't know how that would work. I'm very cautious about my safety, Wilma. If you only knew how many guys are trying to hit on me, I've never heard of you. I was just protecting myself. Has nothing to do with humor. Well, there you go. You got to remember, there are ladies out here got to be careful. You know, nobody can say what isn't. Oh, I was gonna. No, I better not say that. But you know what? When you've got a lady that's got a channel, we have to respect the fact she's a lady and a truck driver. As you would respect anybody, we have to respect that it's her channel, and you got to respect that she's got the right to be cautious if you get out of line. You know, if you want, Wilma, you want to make a pass at me? Hey, knock yourself out. I'll wait. No? All right. Don't worry about it then. Red Hawk, LMAO, Dar. Okay, one thing, Red Hawk. I got a feeling I missed it. No, she doesn't have anything pink. Well, Dar, you do have something pink, but I'm not saying it out loud. Business on wheels burning. You got it. How you doing, Mark? The business on wheels burning is doing business. And we're just talking business. It's all about the money. At this stage of my career, I'm not about flash or pizzazz anymore. I'm not. I'll be honest with you. Don't get me wrong. I love a good looking truck. I love those long nose trucks. I still look at them. I still yearn to drive them. I miss them. I still, you know, even instinctually every once in a while when I'm coming into traffic and I'm slowing down, you come around that bend and you see the brake lights. Every once in a while, it still happens. My left foot goes out for the clutch and my hand goes for the shifter. You know, no. I miss those days. I do, but I don't need the pizzazz and the chrome and all the are done for me. Right now, it's about what is it, Mike, that Paul used to say? It's just stacking more cash on top of that pile. Let's just throw another bundle of money on top of the pile. Let's just keep piling up that pile. That was one of our mentors, but Mike and I, this guy Paul, and that was one of his sayings. You know, just keep stacking the cash on top of that pile, and that's what it's about for me. Nothing more. If you aren't sure, next time click on their name, and then you see what account they really are. Holy shit, he is catching up fast. I'm working on it, brother. This mouth has not stopped for what? And it's almost 2 hours. I've only had 3 breaths. You know how fast I've been talking? Dar, why did he change his name? I didn't know. Sorry, Go Truck Wilma. Go Truck Wilma. I don't know. You gotta ask Go Truck yourself. Why did you change his name? Makes you think that something sneaky's going on. I can't stand white trucks. No, neither can I. My Volvo was white, and well, Mike, the Cascadia we had Mike driving was white. Hated that. The Mac that we had Mike driving was white. Hated that. I'll never own another white truck for as long as I live. It won't happen. That is what a racist comment. Yeah, Dar, you should be ashamed of yourself. I've been driving a T880 2020 for the last 8 months. Never in the shop except PM and safeties. Yeah. You've got a good rig there. You're really doing well. I'm back here. Larry June sent me. Okay, Neil, if you say so. Hey, Brian and Dar, we follow you, Ottawa Scotty, and we put it out there about having him do a gig on our farm as a freedom reunion of sorts, and everyone was interested. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be very cool. Greg, that'd be very cool. That would be, I'd just set up a camera and record it, man. That'd be awesome. I'd love to have parts of that on my channel. I would love that, Greg. Great idea. I've had to tame my political views down a bit as some of my social media. Not all though. Yeah, and so have I. I found that, be honest with you, Greg, I found that when I was talking politics early, when all of this was going on in the convoy, and we'd be talking politics and we'd be talking Trudeau and we'd be talking about all this shit, I found that my blood pressure was getting a little out of control. My anger, my temperament, I'd finish a live and I'd be walking and stomping around the house. I'd be angry. So I had to kind of curb it a little bit, because you know what? I am so in love with my country, but I'm so disgusted by the people running it. I'm proud to be Canadian. I'm not proud of the people running my country or representing my country. And that's what sucks for me. And that angers me to no end. As a man at 53 years old, that I am living in a country that is this close to being a socialist China. That angers me, Greg. It should anger you too. I know it does. That's enough. Otherwise, I'm going to be fucking mad. Yes, Dar, it's a cool. Scotty lives just around the corner from the property, and we get to meet him. And I can almost guarantee that, having met him, he would also be game. Really cool. Brian, if you were to sell your truck today, you could easily sell it for $125,000 Canadian. Actually, this truck right now listing on the truck, well, first of all, Kijiji Marketplace and the truck market, I would list this out at about 140 and probably get about 135, 130, 135 for it. Remember, it's still fully packed with warranty. This thing is fully packed with warranty till September. So it's got good warranty. It's got low mileage. It's only got 430,000 on it. You know, it's very well maintained, right? Everything that was supposed to be done on this truck at the intervals, it had its top set done, it had its filter done, it had its bearing roll done. Everything in the intervals in the manual, where at this interval this had to be done, everything was done as per the manual for Detroit and for Freightliner. So and I've got everything to show for it. So you know, this truck is in very, very, very good condition. It's now got 10 new tires on it. The only thing I need to do to this is I need to put a new windshield in it, and I'm not going to do that until like I've sold it. Like whoever comes to buy it, if they buy it, I'll go, okay, thank you. I'll put the new windshield in it that day or whatever. But right now I'm just it's just a small little crack over in the corner there. So it's not enough to put me out of service. So I'm not doing anything about it. I'm glad the sticks are gone. My legs hurt no more. Join the club. Politicians in the U.S. are worse. Dude, I believe it. I truly do. The Big M Show. I love Freightliners. Yeah, I know you do. I love it. Well, Mike, I like the fact, well, I'm not as tall as you, and because you're taller than me. I like the fact that I just got all this room, right? It was like my Volvo. I got lots of leg room in this. You know, I can just spin out of this, and literally I can spin my legs around and just walk right into the back of this thing. And I love that. So, yeah, I'm good with that. Awesome, Doris. Like-minded people stick together from all walks of life, meeting fabulous. Meeting you, fabulous. No, you mean meeting me, the fabulous wheel burner, right? That's what you meant to say, but you were just being nice. You don't want to hurt Dar's feelings, right? We the same over here, Will. Politicians just need to get rid of them all and give them a vaccine or something. Fran, I hear you. I hear you. I made a comment last week about the politicians, and I truly believe it. With all my heart, that you don't pick politicians. You don't pick the one you like the most. You pick the one you dislike the least. You do your research on your political party or on your political people. You do your research and you find the guy or the girl that's going to do the least amount of damage to your country, and that's the one you vote for. Because if you pick the one you like the most, they're going to fuck you every time. There's nothing you can do about that. But pick the one you dislike the least. Next time, let me know, sweetie. Are you calling me sweetie? Oh, you're talking to go truck yourself. All right. Drive what makes you money and is dependable. You can go see the big iron of the. You know what? You're right, Mike. Absolutely agree. You can go to the truck shows and see the big iron, and I do. And I drool just like everybody else. And I sit there and go, oh, and I whine and snot and bawl and whatever. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right. 100%. Do what makes you money. This little Cascadia has been a money maker, and I plan to go the same way with it. So put the money on the pile. You got it. You know what? You got it. Put the money on the pile. John Nichols, aka Guard Dog. True. Look at the disaster that is Biden. I don't know how you guys. Like, our prime minister is embarrassing. I mean, every time Trudeau opens his mouth, shit just falls out. But Biden opens his mouth and nothing falls out. I mean, nothing. He's like a puppet. I'm waiting for somebody to stick their fucking hand up his ass and start doing this and start talking, because he's just an idiot. How did you guys vote him in? How did you vote him in? I gotta ask. Like, how did he win? How did he win a fucking election? Beyond me. Beyond me. You guys have to know that Trump's coming back. He's gonna win if he doesn't get indicted or getting himself in any more trouble or anything like that. But you know, Trump's going to be the next president again. He's going to be a 2-term president, but he's going to be doing them in 2 different terms. But white makes the same money. Yeah, you're right. White makes the same money. I hear you. And in most cases, Mike, you know what I'm like. I really don't give a damn when it comes to the money, what it is. But I think for color wise, I don't want white, and I don't want a dark color, because then your APU doesn't have to work as hard to keep your truck cool in the summer, right? When you've got a navy blue truck like mine, or a black truck, or like those really nice, dark, beautiful purples, or anything like that, when you turn that truck off in a hot day, like a 90-degree day, and the sun is beating down on it, you have to keep your APU running, you know, where I might have to keep it at 7, I might have to keep the fan on 7. But if I had like a gray truck or a white truck, I'd only have to keep that at setting 4. So I would get extended life out of my APU, because I have a battery pack APU, right? So if you don't have a dark truck, it doesn't have to work as hard to keep it cool, right? Gray is one of those colors that actually deflects the sun. It deflects the heat. It doesn't absorb, right? White is just blinding. And I don't like white anyway, but I do like gun barrel gray. Remember, Mike, remember my Peterbilt? You remember my Pete, right? It was that color gray. Actually, the body was the gray, but when I had the fenders, that was gun barrel gray. I'd like that on the whole truck. That's what I'd like. My God, he is 2 comments away, and that is a first. I had to actually talk about something else just to let you guys make some more comments. I'm faster than you guys now. See, Dr. Pepper's in. The mouth is moving. Look at this. I can talk faster than you guys can comment. Challenge accepted. Brian, when you get a new truck, used or not, look at what you're going to use it for. If you're going to go ice road trucking, keep that in mind so you don't have to take it apart when you get up there. Dodie, I will not be ice road trucking with my truck if I do it next year. I will either use a company truck or some other something else, but I'm not going to buy a 2024 brand new 2024 and take it ice road truck. Now, don't get me wrong. I took this one up. I don't know what it is. There's a fucking hair in there and I just can't get it out. I took this one up. Okay. Brought it back. Yeah, I knocked the alignment out of it. And I knew that going in. It needed pins and bushings on the back. That wasn't a big deal. And it needed an alignment. It needed pins and bushings. And it needed 2 new shocks on the back. So when you think about for the amount of money I made compared to the $3,800 it cost me, was it worth it? Yes, absolutely. All day long. Go do it again tomorrow. Sign me up. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Absolutely. But would I take, like, for example, like if I get the new truck this year, would I take it up next year? No. I did the ice road trucking this year because I did it for 2 reasons. One, yeah, I wanted to make the money. But 2, I wanted to do it. It was a bucket list item. It was something on my bucket list, the feather in the cap type thing. You know, only 1% of the population, the trucking population, ever gets to do it. And I had the opportunity, so I did it. If I do it again next year, it won't be in my truck. I would probably take the time and either get into a company truck or work another deal with another truck and take it up. But I won't be taking my truck. No, absolutely not. I did not vote for him. Well, John, neither did I, so don't worry about it. The wheel burner is great live. It's so hard to do. I tried it. Hard to talk yourself into a camera. It is. And you'll notice, Mike, I very rarely look into the camera, right? I'm always looking here or I look there or I'm looking up. It's hard if you have to look into the camera. Like I'm looking into the camera right now and looking at myself. It's like, no, I feel like a retard. And yes, Brian, you're a sweetie too. Mr. Bad Santa. Of course I am. Just don't call me adorable. My grandmother, my Nana used to call me adorable. Rendering my, what is that, Invader? Rendering my first vlog. It'll be uploaded hopefully tomorrow morning. All right. We will keep our eyes open for that. Invader, we will keep our eyes open for that. Good for you. Good luck. APU for his vibrators. For my vibrators, not for my vibrators. No. There you go. There's Invader's channel, Trucking with Liberty. He's going to be putting up his vlog tomorrow, so everybody keep an eye out for that. If you're not subscribed to Don or to that channel, please go subscribe to that channel. Go check out Trucking with Liberty. Subscribe to it. Turn on your notifications. He's just getting cranked up. He's just getting this channel going. He's getting the swing of these, making these videos and doing the lives, or not the lives, sorry, I'm doing the vlogs. So he's just getting the swing of this. So he's kind of learning how and getting the feel for it. But he's a smart motherfucker. He's been doing this a while. He knows the trucking business. Once he gets both feet going and he gets the mouth, when he gets his feet and his mouth all moving at the same time, same direction, he'll have a good little channel going there. So you guys go check that out. We need more comments. Come on, people. Yeah, fucker. I opened my mouth, didn't I? Thank you, Dar. Anytime, WC. John, I just snorted when when he read that out loud. Yeah, well, it ain't me that needs the fucking the APU. Trust me, you're not adorable. Now I'm hurt. Kind of glad I'm not allowed to do videos or go live. Yeah, so are we, John. So are we. We're kind of glad you're not allowed to do videos or go live. Greg, freaking brilliant, Brian. You made a statement which we can all certainly relate to. Thank you. You and Dar are the best. Kudos and big hugs. You know what, Greg? I just shoot. You know what? I just shoot. It comes out of my heart, goes into my head, comes out of my mouth. That's all, man. You know what? I'm not saying anything original. I really am not. I can only imagine, John. Oh, thanks, Greg. Only kinda. Look at that. Burn. 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 14 seconds. I beat the comments. I beat all of yous. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kick back and relax for a minute. Actually, that was an empty can from this afternoon. I thought there was something in that. There we go. Finally, a burn. Finally. How many cups of coffee and Monster Red Bull drinks did you have before you went live? None. I've had 2 coffees today. I'm down to 2 coffees a day now, which for me is really, really good while I'm driving. I've had 2 coffees today. I don't drink Red Bull or any energy drinks. They make my fucking heart just go absolutely crazy. I just almost think I'm having a heart attack. So there are no Red Bulls allowed on mine, and no Monsters, no nothing. So I've had 2 cups of coffee today. So I am au natural, Dottie. Au natural. That is a natural mouth moving. Why does my beard look fucking weird? There we go. No, it's still got that little gap. It looks like it's been parted. Don't like that. I'm gonna have to call Snorlord and get some beard grooming lessons. Not sure I like this. It's getting a little unruly. The beard is starting to think for itself now. I've had I think 4 coffees today, or maybe 5. Yeah. How many really, Dar? 6. Should we call you Mr. Motormouth? You can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Do you think that trucking market will recover next year spring? It's impossible. That is absolutely impossible to try to determine. Right now, right now the spot market, okay, has tanked. So if you are a spot market carrier or a spot market driver, I'm not saying everybody, because some people are doing okay, but you are probably going to be struggling right now, or you are struggling. If you are customer direct, you've got your own customers and your own contracts and everything like that, then you are going to weather this and you'll probably come through this okay. But if you're relying on spot market for your outbound freight and your inbound freight, you're struggling. Like, for example, our company here, all of our freight in Canada is all contract freight. Like, these are our customers up here. Everything we have up here. And I would say about 50, maybe 60% of our inbound freight coming back from the States back up into Canada are our customers as well. So we rely on out of all of our loads, only 1/4 of it per se would be spot market. So, but even then, our company is still feeling some of that as well, right? We're still relying on the spot market for a quarter of our freight, and we have vans and flatbeds here. So do I think it's going to recover over the next year? Dude, who knows? I could say, yeah, I think so, and then this is why, and then be 100% wrong, or I could say no, and this is why, and be 100. Fuck it. You know who knows? Nobody knows. And anybody that says, "Oh, you watch, this is what's going to happen," da da da. Nobody knows. I don't care how good or how big an economic fucking genius they think they are. No one knows. Nobody knows exactly. Should we call you Mr. Motormouth? Yeah, sure. Only your beard. Yeah, that's all that's good. I'm not braiding it. We did that once. I let the kids braid it one time. They did this and drink. Never again. Absolutely not. Dar would love that. Yeah, whatever. Viking beard beads. Not going to happen, John. I'm hoping by 2025 it turns around for brokers. They make up 50% of the trucks in the market. I'm not sure what the percentage is, Mike. If you say it's 50%, it very well could be. I know that the megas only make up about 6%, which is surprising. It's a surprisingly low number when you think about it, right? The megas, and when I say megas, I'm talking like Swift, Schneider, Warner, JB Hunt, like all the big ones, Knight. They make up 6%, and you think, wow, that's a really low percent considering how many of them there are. But then you think about this. That's 6%. Okay, so the other 94% is companies like mine, like KBD. And I don't know what the percentages would be on the companies, like, for example, like the mid-sized carriers, anything from maybe 1,000 trucks down to 100 trucks. So if you've got 100 up to 1,000, then you're considering a mid-size. Then anything under 100, you're considered a small. So 6% are megas. I don't know what the percentage would be for the mid-size and what percentage would be for the small. And then what the final percentage would be for like the independents. Like the guys, say, for example, that I ran, or like WCF Invader. He's got his own authority, his own truck, his own authority, his own his own trailer. He's a single one-man company operation. I don't know what the percentage is. Those numbers are probably out there, and they're probably available. I've never thought to look and to see what they are. I'd be very interested. I'd be interested to see what they are. Dar, forget the coffee. Pop open a bottle of wine. Oh, she does that too. She does that too, Dottie. Don't you worry. Brokers are part of the issue. You know what? Everybody said, DIY said something really interesting today. Okay, and he was talking about this, and I have a lot of respect for DIY. The man's running a trucking business, and he's in the truck himself. So he's not only running the business, but he's doing the business and da 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 da. But he did say that, yes, brokers are a small part of what it is now is the scams. If we need to eliminate the brokers that are scamming, that are double dipping, it's not just the brokers. It's not just the brokers that are scamming. It's the trucking companies. It's a company that'll have an MC number and blah blah blah, but have no trucks. Start taking loads. Start handing in invoices and everything for loads. No loads get picked up. No loads get delivered, but they've been paid for it. That affects all the way down the line. And there's there's more and more of that. There's a lot of that going on. There really, really is. You'd be amazed how much of that goes on. So between, yes, okay, you got brokers that are greedy. They are. But are the brokers the problem? The primary problem? No, they're not the primary problem. There are too many moving parts and too many broken parts in there that are causing a problem these days. You can't just say the trucking industry is fucked by one thing, or this is what's hurting the trucking industry. The brokers. No, you can't. Right? There's brokers. There's crooked brokers. There's crooked trucking companies. There's crooked drivers. There's crooked shippers. There's a lot of shippers out there that are crooked. I mean, at every level of what there is of this business, there's somebody that's crooked, right? And you have to eliminate all of those. If you can eliminate all of the crooked and shady and all the shit, you probably have a pretty good little, probably have a better business. It wouldn't solve all the problems in the trucking industry, but it would probably get us on a good path. Gunmetal matte. Yeah, I don't want shiny. I don't want, you're right, Mark. I don't want the gloss. Gunmetal gray, but the matted. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I had on the Pete. Sharp as hell. Loved it. I should have Edgewood. Yeah, you should get some wine. Dar, get some bourbon. No, she doesn't want bourbon. Popping bottles in the popping bottles in the ice like a 3-6. You got me, Bill. The fuck you talking about? Don't have a clue. Not a clue. I just Googled that and said that 50% of the market is brokers, owner operators, whereas owner optats, where I got that. Oh, okay. I remember personal trucker connection with companies to get loads. That was an awesome time trucking. Yeah. $9,000 in invoices overdue and 30,000 invoices out total. Running a carrier is not all fun and games. There you go. There you go. And there's one of the guys I was just talking about, right? There's WCF Invader. Got his own authorities, all his own numbers. He's paying his own stickers, his own plates, his own insurance, his own truck, his own trailer. He's paying his own salary. It's all on him. Everything. What percentage of the trucking industry is made up of guys like Don? Probably higher than I would think. I would think something along the lines of, maybe 10%, 11%, maybe more than that. I don't know. I don't know. If everyone stopped commenting, would you see Brian's lips stop flapping? Well, or sorry, you would see Brian's lips keep flapping, but there would be no sound. that's actually funny, Dodie. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red. Oh, dude, I hate that song. I hate that song more than anything in the world. But when the kids were little, I used to sing it in the car. I'd scream it. And when they were little, and I'd scream it at the top of my lungs, and they'd just fall over laughing. But I do hate that song. So true, Edgewood. The last statement, you are 100% right. There is so much involved in these statistics. There, you know what? There's Mike. There's more involved than I would know, right? I'm not in that end of trucking. I don't have my own authorities. I don't have all of that. I've at this stage of my career, I'm winding it down. So I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want that much responsibility. Do I want that kind of payout? Yeah. When you've got your own numbers and it's all on you, the money is all yours, right? In my case here, I'm being dispatched. I'm paid by the mile, So, the other people are taking a slice of my pie in a sense, but not enough to hurt me. I do okay with my slice of the pie, and I prefer it this way. Gar, I can have the same real moonshine sent to you. Forget it, John. You're not sending Dar moonshine. You send Dar Dar gets into a bottle of moonshine. Oh my God, she'll be out back with a fucking axe chopping down trees, lighting the backyard on fire and howling at the moon, naked. Okay, John, send her the moonshine. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. See, Dar's like, I'll take it. What flavor do you like? What flavor do you like? So on the record, Dar will be getting Brian over to Quebec. Yes. I'll come to Quebec. I'm taking a massive dump. Haven't been able to poop in 6 days. Final relief. You haven't shit in 6 days, LDF? I don't know if that's even possible. Is that even possible? Your goddamn intestines would explode, would they not? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I call bullshit on that. I don't hear anyone talking about how the internet has changed the industry with the ease of independence to source loads from brokers. The industry is constantly evolving. Stuart, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of negative, like, people talk and have a negative in the industry. But if you look at a lot of things as well, there's a lot of positive that has come in the last, say, 10 years. Internet, computers, apps, our cell phones. A lot of that has enabled us in this business, in the trucking business, to do our business at a faster and higher rate. So yeah, there is a lot. You are correct. The internet has changed a lot, but it's not just internet. Technology has helped us in this business. I think the technology has hurt us when it comes to our trucks, per se, with the sensors and all the shit that's on the trucks. But I think the technology and internet and computers and our cell phones and blah, blah, blah. I think when it comes to the business of trucking, I think it has helped us. And if that's where you were kind of going, I absolutely agree with you. It's glorious. Well, dude, knock yourself out. You're having a glorious time. Trucker Jason, Even Wheel Burner in chat. Hey, man, how the hell are you doing? Thanks for popping in. Stuart, yeah, big change. No more bank of payphones. Yeah. Yeah. You remember you used to pull into the Petros. You used to sit at you used to walk in and there'd be booths of payphones, or not just Petros, but all the truck stuff. And then I think it was the Petros. Was it the Petros and the TAs that had them at your table, right? I think that's when they came out with the calling cards. Once they came out with calling cards, they had the payphones at your table, and you could sit there and use your payphone, your calling card at the table. And now it's like everybody just sits there and like, yeah, who am I kidding? Nobody even talks on the goddamn phone these days. I would probably say about 75% of all communication these days is done by email or texting. Nobody knows how to fucking talk on a phone. The art of talking on a phone is gone. Done. 10 to 15% of the trucking industry are made up in independent operators. Okay. That's, what did I say? 10%? And I was just pulling that out of my ass, Mike. I was just, trying to make an educated guess. That's so awesome, Dar. We will take care of everything and we'll set up a date. So cool. Man, I'm glad you guys are happy, man. I'm fucking with you about the Quebec thing. I will go to Quebec. You don't have to pay me, and don't worry about it. Dar will pay me, but we'll come out there. And you know what, Greg? You guys are so cool. I got no issues with that, man. So I need to plan the shipping for when you are home. Yeah. Plan the shipping so the moonshine arrives that morning and I get in that afternoon. Send her peach. Don't send her strawberry. She's not a big strawberry girl, but peach or watermelon. Moonshine. It is possible. I've been on the can for an hour. Dude, I said, that's normal for me. I love having my authority. I'm not giving a percentage to nobody but the damn government. You know what? Dick Fit, I hear you. But again, if I could go back 20 years, I would. And Dar and I actually discussed this. If certain things were going to happen in the next, whatever, we actually, we went, okay, well, let's just go get our authorities. Let's get our place. Because it's for us to get our authorities in Canada, for me to run all of the Canadian provinces and all of the US states, it would cost me $7,800. right? For me to get it all. Now I don't have to do it. We've got companies up here that do it for you. You just tell them what you want, da da da. So I'm already an incorporated business. For me to get $7,800, plates for the year are $3,800. PRP plates, $3,800. I don't have to register heavy, like for heavy spec or anything like that. So just standard plates are $3,800. So I'm at what, almost 12 grand between authorities and that. The big kicker up here is insurance. You guys in the States get better insurance rates than we do. My insurance, the last time I was paying for my insurance, okay, and here's an example I'll give you, okay? When I was, same truck, I had the Volvo, the 2014 Volvo. When I was working for Mercer out of Louisville, Kentucky, my insurance, right, was $126 a fucking, I can't remember, it was $126 a week or $126 a month. Fuck, whatever it was, okay? I think it was a week. And that's truck and trailer, right? Truck, and I had my own trailer. When I came back up here and I was working for Van Hal, my insurance for both was north of $22,000. North of $22,000. Are you crazy? Are you freaking crazy? That's an insane amount of money for insurance, right? I know guys down in the US, they're paying 12 grand, 15 grand. Your first year, your first maybe your second year, you're going to pay what, 18 grand. But I'm north of $23,000. It's just ridiculous. And you don't get that after the first year, it doesn't go down, right? You do that for, I think, 3 years in Canada. It's just so hard unless I could buy 10 trucks and register fleet insurance, then it's a different ball game, right? But as a single owner operator doing, say, what Invader's doing, if Invader was in Canada right now with truck, and it also depends on the age of your truck and what year and whatever like that and the value of your truck. But, your insurance up here would be about $22,000 to $24,000. That's fucking nuts. I saw a pretty woman walking down the street, a pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet. You did you? Was she pretty woman? I'm sure she was. Your feet must be numb. Yeah, if you're sitting on the shitter for an hour, dude, it must be. That mean the guy's full of shit. It sounds like it. If he's been sitting on the shitter for an hour and he's still got more coming, he's probably full of shit. Petros had the table phones in the trucker section. Yeah. BS, I can talk on the phone for a long time. Yeah, I know. On the seventh day, God rested and turned on the internet. Yeah. It's still, he forgot to turn it off, Mike. That was the fucking problem. Not true. I hear people talking on the phone all the time in the stall next door. Seems like an odd place for a call, but they do it. T-Bone, I don't get that. I really don't. I have never in my life ever answered a phone call or made a phone call while sitting on the throne in a public restaurant or a restroom. Never. Right? If Dar calls me while I'm sitting on the toilet, I dismiss the call and I send her a poop emoji. She instantly knows, all right, I do it with Mike as well. Anybody, if I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm not answering the phone. Unless Dar writes back to me, Brian, the house is on fire and you're the only fucker with a bucket of water, I'm not answering the phone. John, I can get both made by family. Well, send her both. I guzzle gargantuan jiggly jelly rolls. What does that have to do with anything? Not watermelon. Raspberry. Dar, peach it is. Yeah, go with peach. I can't drink it, John, but I love the smell of it. I love the smell of it. My son-in-law at home, he's got some at home, and he's got some kind of maple, and he's got a couple of different flavors of moonshine. I can't drink it, obviously, right? Because I'm recovered alcoholic and drug addict. But it doesn't mean I can't smell it. And I love the smell of moonshine, except for the one that's you got this one. It was something like French toast or something. and it just smells like ass. Like, stick to fucking, if you're gonna make moonshine, stick to the basics: strawberry, raspberry, peach, and vanilla, or something. You don't need to make fucking waffles, or pancakes, or whatever. Stick to the basics. It's fucking moonshine. You're not drinking it because it tastes good. Raspberry sounds interesting. Apple pie moonshine is the bomb. Well, you see, to me, that's alcohol abuse. You're screwing with the alcohol. It's like people that drink Bloody Marys, right? So they got the salt, that salt around the thing, and then you got a celery stick, then a slice of bacon, then an olive. Then what are you making, a fucking salad out of your drink? Now that to me is alcohol abuse. Keep your goddamn salad. Give me the alcohol. I know what it's for. I know how to use the alcohol. You don't be dressing up alcohol. That's alcohol abuse. Stop it. Knock that shit off. They drank it all though. Well, yeah, they drank it. I can't say they felt too good about doing it. Yeah, John, they did. They got it from actually no. I can't say it was like a store, like not like they went to the liquor store or got it. They got it from a little place a little town up north of where we live, and I think it was locally made. So it didn't come out of like you'd think of, like, it wasn't government or like from the liquor store, from the LCBO or anything like that. Peach moonshine goes down real good. I got some from a good old boy down the road from me. Gotta love Kentucky. Well, you're in the right place to get it, Stuart. Kentucky, Alabama, all those places down there. That's moonshine country. Arkansas. Stuart, it's nice to have that. Yeah. No, not a regular store. Top shelf. Dar's given the distiller of where the moonshine came from. There you go. I think that's where they got it. Looks cool product. Mine's $18,000 a year for second year. First year was $15,000. Insurance doesn't make sense to me. In Fader, I don't get that, eh? You paid for $15,000 the first year. I saw that actually because you were answering a question or something. It was $15,000 the first year. You had no infractions. You had 2 clean inspections. Everything was good, and it went from $15,000 up to $18,000. How the fuck does that work? A perfect record for the whole year, and your insurance goes up? I don't know. My insurance last year was $48,000. This year it's $22,000. It's crazy, dude. I don't. $48,000. You were paying $4,000 a year for fucking insurance, or $4,000 a month for insurance. Did you ever go home? Did your truck ever stop? Holy shit, man. Where did you register yourself out of? Where do you live? Holy Christ. $4,000 a month. Yeah, Stuart, exactly. What do you live in, Florida? Holy Christ. You must be, what are you running, LTL through fucking Miami all day and night? Jesus Christ. That's insane. I've never had a ticket, violation, or claim, and 700 plus credit score. Insurance is ridiculous. Oh man. You see, it's not a win-win. There's no win here. The only one that wins on that case is the insurance company. Stuart, it got cut from $48,000 to $22,000, so I'm kind of happy. LOL. Never thought I'd be happy to pay $22,000 for insurance. $22,000. Now, let me convert that to Canadian. That's like $30,000. $30,000 for fucking insurance. I won't bitch about paying $24,000 or $22,000 to $24,000. That's freaking insane, dude. Move your business to Tennessee, rent a small office space, and you'll be at about $12,000. Well, if I ever decide to do it, Stuart, I'm going to use your address. Been there, done that when I used to live in Orlando. My God, he can do math. Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Don't make fun of me. Yes, I can do math. Stuart, I'm going to see what my next quote is next year, and it's not under 50. You're going to bolt is what you're going to do. Man, start asking around. Maybe check out different insurance companies. There's got to be somebody out there that can do it cheaper than that. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking money. $48,000 a year for fucking truck insurance. Dude, is your truck worth 48 grand? Holy Christ. Yeah, 48 is crazy. What is your monthly payment in your truck now? On my truck, on this, 2 grand. 2,000 bucks Canadian. So for an American, it's probably close to about what, 1,550, 1,500 bucks, 2 grand. I refuse to have a truck payment over $2,000. Right? I flip my trucks so that I have enough of a down payment to put onto the next one, that I can run it for 3 years, and then I only have a truck payment of 2,000 bucks. That way, when times get tough, and they will get tough, you're not struggling to make your fucking truck payment. There you go. Somebody was asking earlier where you been. They thought maybe you got run off of YouTube, and we were going, no, he didn't get run off of YouTube. He's still around. He's just a busy boy. That's correct, Will Burner. They said it was due to inflation. I quit trying to predict predict what it'll be. You know what? You'll never get it right trying to predict it. If you might as well just get a great big fucking round wheel with one of those clicks and put the little slots in there and just spin it. You got a better chance of getting it right on that than you do actually fucking doing it your way. LOL. Finally. Dar saying hi to James. I'm not going to say what my insurance, but it's way too high. But what I do, yeah, John, what you do, I understand why your insurance is that high as well. And I won't say what you do, but I'm surprised. You know, if your insurance is $48,000 or around there, that wouldn't surprise me considering what you do. But also, the money you make doing what you do justifies that. You know what I mean? It justifies that. James is saying goodness. Good. Now, how does he say it? He goes, goodness. Goodness. Yeah. Even Best doesn't pay 48 grand for fucking truck insurance. I don't pay $48,000 for truck insurance, trailer insurance, all of my cars, vehicles, house, or property. If I put it all together, it doesn't come to 48,000 fucking dollars. Are you crazy? That is nuts. That is nuts. Is John married? I don't think John's married, Dar, but I think he's got a girlfriend, so back off. Leave the man alone. Leave him alone. Yes, you are, John. You have a girlfriend. Dar, he has a girlfriend. Yeah, James, what do you pay? 10 grand? 10 grand, truck and trailer? Or is that just truck, or is that truck and trailer, James? 10 grand. So you pay 1/4 what Go Truck Yourself pays. 1 fucking quarter. Holy shit. That's a lot of freaking money, man. Ugh. 1 truck, 2 trailers. Yeah. That's insane. I don't know why I was craving water. Probably because I haven't had any all week. I had no choice. Hold on. Let's go here. John's, nope, he's not. Yeah, John's got a girlfriend. Fuck off, John. For those interested, I can say I pull for the U.S. Marshal Service. I didn't want to say anything, but I knew that. You knew that. But You didn't have to say that, John. It's entirely up to you. I had no choice. Progressive was my only option the first year, so I was stuck with 48,000. I was able to shop this year and get for 22. Yeah, see, in the States, I think Progressive is the only one that'll do you your first year, is it not? Stuart, you'd know that, or James, you'd know the answer to that. I think Progressive is the only company that'll touch a first year driver. But I don't understand why it would be 48,000 bucks. Like, truck yourself. What age? How old is your truck? What year is your truck? Are you talking like are you running a brand new fucking truck down the road? Sometimes at James Insurance Company screwed up. They obviously don't realize how much of a liability. Yeah, he'd be paying 148,000 bucks if they truly knew what the fucking deal was. Ricardo, good night, fellas. What's your 20? Well, dude, I am sitting in Brockville, Ontario, Canada. The sneaky snowback made it back into his own country tonight. So, good night, Burner. What's your 20? Well, I just let you know that. Stuart. Chug it all. Come on. Are you kidding? That's 2 liters of water. I couldn't chug all that. Or how old is your equipment? Yeah. James should pay a higher premium just for shitting in his truck. I agree with that. I think he should have to pay all of us just for him telling us that he does it. Ugh. I do not shit in my truck. No. I will pull my truck off the side of the road, hang my ass over a barricade, hang on to the fucking side step of the passenger side, but I'm not shitting in my truck. It's not happening. Not fucking going down. I've been hanging a deuce off the side, like hanging on to the side step and doing it on the side of the fucking road, and had a fucking state trooper roll up on me while I'm doing it. Don't care. Not shitting in my truck. Not happening. Quincy Johnson. Hey, Brian, big fan of the content. Been watching since the ET days. Hey, man, thank you. Appreciate that. Quincy Johnson now gets a wrench. That is a moderator. Here you go, Quincy. Because you're such a good guy, we'll give you a wrench. Now make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Don't make me take your wrench away, Quincy. Don't make me do it. Yes, my first year was 16,000. I started with the company you're on with now. You started, which company is that? KBD or ATS, Anderson? No, living in Florida, I would look at the insurance company called Lancer. So you guys are talking Chinese to me. I don't have a fucking clue about any of that. I don't pay my own insurance. I don't pay for insurance. I pay $100 a week. I pay $400 a month for my insurance. It's part of our contract. When we do our contracts up here, we negotiate. So I don't pay for license plates. I don't pay for stickers. IFTA stickers, IFTA, any of that shit. New York Hut, don't pay for it. I don't pay for fucking my Easy Pass. I can take toll roads all day long. I don't pay for any of them. I don't pay for insurance. Now, when you think about, I don't pay for stickers, plates, insurance, any of that shit, right? You think about all of that I don't pay for. That is a very large chunk of change over the span of a year. And your Easy Pass, right? You're missing out on no, dude. I'm not missing out on pure fucking pleasure. Nothing. Absolutely not. We can argue this one all day long. I'm not going to see eye to eye with you on this. Wow, he gave a wrench, not the secretary. Yeah, I beat her to it, eh? I beat her to it. KBD. Shawnee was not my mentor. Shawnee. Shawnee. So you started with KBD. So, and if you know Sean, then I guess what you've been driving, what, maybe 4 or 5 years? 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. Good for you. Why did you leave KBD? Why did you leave KBD? I'd be curious to know why you left. LMAO, I blow through tolls. Yeah, well, look what you do. The U.S. Marshal Service, you blow through a lot of shit. Hey, Burner, how often do you get a level 1 inspection? I've not had one in quite a while. Believe it or not, I haven't. I'm a very, very firm believer that if you maintain your equipment and it looks good and it's clean and you don't have clutter on your dash and you don't have shit, the scales, unless your CVR is fucked up and they've got another reason to bother you, when I roll through a scale, if my equipment looks good and everything's good, your seatbelt's on, you're looking fine, they leave me alone. You know, our CVR score is very good, so they don't bother us in the U.S. or Canada. So I have not taken an inspection. No, I was gonna say about a year, but it's been almost a year, a little less than a year. I took one in New York State, exit 58 in New York State, up by the reserve there. I took a level 2, but that's nothing. Our company here, they reward us. You get a clean level 1, it's $300. You get a clean level 2, it's $200. Clean level 3, it's $100. And a clean level 4, which is they just go around. A level 4 inspection is actually where they just go around and check all the nuts on your tires. They'll pay you $50 for that. So there was a couple of years that went by. I made over $1,000 a year just in inspections. And I got no problem with inspections. I think James is a firm believer in that as well. Keep your goddamn equipment fucking, tuned up and looking good and in good shape, and they won't bother you at the house, at the scale house. Oh my God, James, you should film. No, he shouldn't, John. No, James, you shouldn't. Don't put it on my OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm not signing up for that. 3, just before he became an owner op. Okay, just before Sean became an owner op. Okay. Where are you now, Quincy? If you don't mind me saying, you don't have to answer that. It's entirely up to you, man. It's your privacy. I'll check them out, Stuart. You look fine is an oxymoron. You look fine is an oxymoron. If you say so. It also depends on how many trucks your company had and where you run. Ricardo, I agree with that, right? We're a 40 truck fleet. We run primarily the Northeast. We run some of the Midwest. But our scores are good. Our trucks are clean. We do okay. So it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal for us. I'm quite happy with the fact that I don't take inspections, or I don't take a lot of inspections. And when I do, I pass them. So I do. Anyway, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Fucking Legal Defense Fund started talking about having to have a shit. James is talking about dumping in his truck. And all of a sudden my guts are going, I don't know. I think I'm just about done for the night. What do we got? About 3 hours into this? I can leave this on and I can run in and go in and take care of some business, but like Legal Defense Fund, I could be in there an hour. You never know. Ricardo, absolutely. John Nichols. Got an early start. Y'all behave. A great night, Bri. Find that lizard. Yeah. My lizard is actually 75 miles east of here. She knows where I am. My lizard can stop by anytime she wants. Brian, his Spectre looked into the Canadian connection as in regards to expanding his business. You know what, Ronald? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I have to call him this week. So when I call him, I will ask him about that. That's a good question though. Because if Spectre was to make that kind of commitment to do something like that, then I would look at making, I would consider making that kind of change to go work for Spectre. I would, regardless of, even at my age, I would. I really would. James says, I'm spent. Brother, you were spent 20 fucking years ago. Look at me. I was used up 30 years ago. This is just fucking residual. Oh, did you drop a load? No. Good night, John. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to have another little snack. I'm going to call Dar and say goodnight. Go take care of, I'm going to go in there and see if I can wreck a toilet. Actually, I'm going to go see if I can clog one. That's my mission for the night, to go clog a toilet. I don't know if you know, I've already undone my pants. That's how uncomfortable we're at. I've already, look at, there's the belt. Our pants are already open. Anyway, guys, I'm going to boogie. I'm going to take off. Thank you. Thanks for coming in here. Thanks for spending time with us. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. You guys are the shit. You know what? There's nothing special about this. We're just out here having talk. We're talking trucking. We're talking shitting. We're talking everything under the sun. And you guys are the best. I really appreciate having you in here. And I appreciate you following me around. So thanks a lot, man. And with that, guys, I'm going to say see you down the road and be safe. Talk to you later.